Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not, and you're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan. But you knew that, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is Steve, and I am joined this week by
BC
and
BB
and keyboards.
Dylan.
And our hostess for the evening is
Jen.
And our host for the evening is
John.
All right, and we have from the great state of Ohio that has that awesome hockey team, the Columbus Blue Jackets, Sonny Pooni. How are you?
So we're actually starting on time, even though we're having Adam's cables technical difficulties, but I'm glad to be here.
Well, welcome anyways. Yeah, I'm telling you, our cable sucks, and I'm glad this week that it's Dylan behind the helm. It's not me getting the blame for it. So
I'm not getting blamed for this either. This is Adam's cable.
Well, anyways, how's everybody doing? Sonny, how are you, buddy?
All is good. Just my busiest part of the season's coming, so work-wise. But in the podcasting world, all is good.
All right. How about you, Jen? How are you?
Well, I just want to say, Sonny, you're from Ohio, and I'm sorry that Penn State is going to kick your Ohio State ass tomorrow.
No way.
Hell yes.
I bet Penn State on the money line. I said same thing. Buckeyes going to lose.
All right.
I hope not.
When this plays next Friday, we'll see who's the winner, and it's going to be Penn State. Anyway,
I really don't give a shit.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
So get your bets in.
We fixed the game. It's all good.
That's right.
Yeah.
BC, how are you, buddy?
Not bad, not bad. I'm here. I'm standing up.
All right. I know BC had a little rough day today. I had to pick him up to go pick up our fixed fire truck, and he was having a couple issues today, but he looks good now.
I think it's called road rage.
But that was
It's just rage.
It's BC
in
rage.
general. It's just rage in general. How about you, BB? How are you?
Life is good. Casey got a couple acceptance letters, and then she even got a distinguished honored scholarship for the college that's on the top of her list for I think it's $30,000 a year. So she's
Awesome.
pretty ecstatic down
You're
there.
going there, Casey. You're going there.
Just do it.
It's almost a free ride.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost. So
Sweet.
That's awesome.
yeah. So I think she's
Beauty and brains.
she's gonna grab
I think she
grab
takes
that
after her
and
mother.
run with it. Yeah, for sure.
Tell her definitely don't go for a ton of loans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your brothers.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about you, Dylan? How are you?
Drowning in debt, but other than that, doing well.
The American dream.
There is that. John, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
And John just got a new promotion at work, so congratulations.
Yay!
There you go, Johnny boy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lead bagger at Weiss Supermarket. aisle and register number 6.
But you know what? He doesn't have to go outside for carts anymore.
That's true.
He knows to put the fragile stuff on top. And
Yeah.
He's got it now. Look out.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone out there is doing as good as this crew is doing. And last week, we did the Songs That Ruin a Perfect Album. It was myself, Dylan, and Brad Brustoven. BC and BB were on assignment. Actually, BB was my relief at work that night. BC was somewhere else. I don't know where he was at.
On assignment.
On assignment. He was out
Riggin.
doing something. Anyway, cool episode, Dylan. What do you think?
yeah, I felt bad that I couldn't really talk about any of BC's picks, but other than that, very, very good episode. And it was funny because BB and I had an album crossover, but we picked different songs for the album. So it just goes to show how different people have different feelings on albums. So very, very cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good having Brad on. Brad, thanks once again for coming on. And let's get right into what are we listening to? Jen, how about you? What are you listening to?
Well, I got the new Van Halen remastered CDs. I was quite disappointed when I brought them into John's new car to play, and he does not have a CD player in the car.
No,
It's a little disappointing.
I don't think cars have them anymore, right?
I
She's
don't,
still
This
thinks
is
it's 1991,
2023,
John.
not 2009.
I don't know, but I can't tell a difference. Maybe you guys can if you listen to them because you're more musically
Of the remastered?
inclined. Yeah, you might be more musically inclined than me, but I don't know.
I don't know. my feeling on remastered stuff is it just kind of maybe is like a louder thing. The remix stuff, I think, is the stuff that you can tell the difference, that there's like different stuff going on. Like Sonny, I'm sure you probably heard the in BC, you probably have too, the Kicks ones when they did Midnight Dynamite and Blow My Fuse. Those you could definitely tell the difference. The Dio Holy Diver one, the Rob Baracci one from 2022, I think it was. You could definitely tell on that one. But the Van Halen ones, Jen, I don't think they did anything crazy on them.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to them, but probably not. I mean, it's the Sammy shit anyway, so, you know.
Sonny, I'll ask you because I know you're a Sammy fan. Did you listen to them?
I did, and the remaster thing don't do nothing for me. Unless they get remixed, it don't mean nothing.
Okay. So I wasn't just not being musically inclined.
No,
I
no, it's
really
just
couldn't tell a difference.
Van Halen just got your money and they screwed
Yeah,
you
I
over.
was just going to say, so it was a way for them to make money, and that's fine. I took the bait and I bought them.
Yeah.
They,
BB, you got the vinyl, didn't you?
I actually did not.
Oh, no.
Because I have them all.
I do too, yeah.
You know, except for the of course the unreleased stuff, but I've heard all the unreleased stuff anyway, so I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, like
I have
you
them all,
guys,
too.
I think I'd rather if they actually remaster it, because you know I love
The
the
remix.
Yeah, like OU812 if they redo that, because it's horrible.
It does. The sound on that sucks to begin
Maybe
with.
like a reimagine or something.
Oh, good
Well,
lord.
settle down there, Lynch Mob.
Jesus. Yeah. All right. And Sonny, what are you listening to?
surprisingly, Candlebox. They've got a new album out, and it just came out in August called A Long Goodbye. And Kevin Martin, who's the only guy who's original, who's a singer, he said it's their final album. They're retiring. He's going to go do other stuff. And I remember the first album, and I liked it. But, you know, just like everybody else on the planet, the 7 million people bought that album, didn't buy the next one. I didn't even know they had 8 albums.
I got them.
Oh, really?
BC has them all.
Oh,
I didn't know either.
I'm a big Candlebox guy.
yeah. So this one comes out, and it's pretty good. So if you haven't heard the new Candlebox, I would tell you try 2 songs, Punks and Foxy. And they've got that classic sound still. So maybe they never lost the classic sound, I just lost interest. But it's making me want to go check out older Candlebox now.
Oh, cool. That was one, Sonny, that you told me about, too, on the cruise, that when we were talking about albums that came out this year. I just haven't got a chance to check it out yet, but I will definitely put it down. And at least check out the 2 songs you just said. You said Punks and Foxy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. BB, how about you? What do you got going?
Last weekend, Dylan, we were in your old stomping grounds up in Ithaca, New York, up at the Angry Moms vinyl record store.
They moved to the upstairs, I saw, right?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
Oh, really?
So they have a little bit less, it seems like, than they used to have. So maybe that's why there's a lot more books now than vinyl.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they flip-flopped and now they're upstairs. But I picked up Tesla's live album, Mechanical Resonance. Great album. I've never seen this on vinyl. I think it came out in 2016, so you probably had to order it somehow on their website or something. But great stuff, and Dylan, you'll be happy to know that Coming At You Live does not start the album.
No.
It's at number 4.
Okay, just like in the actual.
The actual
Resonance.
show, yeah.
Yeah.
But common stuff like Changes, Little Susie, but really, really good stuff. Frank Hannon rips it up on there. Great, great live album.
All right. Dylan, how about you? I couldn't see who I didn't write down yet.
Ice Night Kills released a deluxe edition of Welcome to Horrorwood called Welcome to Horrorwood Under Fire, including a new song and a couple of a remix and an acoustic version of one of the songs. So I was listening to that. Of course, an amazing album. The new song's based off of The Silence of the Lambs, so that was really cool. Just a fantastic album for this season of Halloween. Perfect time to release that album. And BC, you'll be happy to know that for one of the Nightmare on the 9th, I think it was this month, they did Sounds of the Lambs themed merch, and they had a Buffalo Bills jersey because of Buffalo Bill from Sounds of the Lambs. So they had a Ice Night Kills Buffalo Bills kind of themed jersey.
Speaking of Bills, what do you got going, BC?
Got my Bill shirt on. I've been checking out the new Ronnie Atkins Trinity album. I think this is the strongest one so far, but of course. And today I started checking out the new Lynch Mob, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of it.
Babylon.
Thank you. Not too bad. The first time I was I got a little nervous, but as it went on, Very good. I'm still on Camp Ani, but Oni.
Hey, Sonny. Tony's buddies. Does he play on that album?
Jaron, I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Cool.
Jaron.
Yeah,
Is it
Jaron. Right?
Jaron or Jaron?
I think it's
Maybe
Jaron. Yeah.
Kevin Zedger?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Huh?
Kevin Zedger?
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. And for me, I was checking out today, it just came out today, the new Night Ranger 40th anniversary, 40 years in a night with the Contemporary Youth Orchestra. Really, I'll tell you what, it's good. There's a version that they do of Call My Name with the orchestra and stuff. It's like a kind of a little different arrangement in parts. It's friggin' fantastic. Checking that out. The new Lynch Mob as well. And definitely digging the new Priest song, Panic Attack. Can't wait to hear the whole album. I think that doesn't come out till March of next year.
Pink. How about did you see the album cover? Pink. Or I mean the vinyl. It's pink.
Oh, really?
It's like
I think
hot
I ordered
pink.
the blue one.
Oh, did you?
I think
The
so.
blue one.
I didn't see the blue one. I only saw the hot pink one.
Where's that?
Oh, maybe like from Revolver or something like that.
Oh,
There's
maybe.
different,
I saw the
different
blue one.
ones that come out. Yeah.
No,
All right, so that's what we got going. We have myself, Night Ranger, Lynch Mob, and Priest for myself. BC's got Ronnie Atkins, Trinity, and the new Lynch Mob Babylon album, which I checked that out today too. That was I enjoyed it.
I did check out the Night Ranger too.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
And BB's got Mechanical Resonance Live from Tesla, and Dylan's got the new Ice Nine Kills album, Horrorwood Under Fire, with some different remixes and shit on there. Jen's got the Van Halen remastered CDs. Playing them at her house, not in John's car. And Sonny's got the new Candlebox, The Long Goodbye. So that's what we got going for them. And at this point, I'm going to turn the episode over to our statistician, Sonny Pooni. Go ahead, my friend.
All right, so we got a Halloween episode happening. The idea was everybody send in 6 Halloween songs. You could repeat the artist, but you obviously couldn't repeat the song. And technically, there was no genre limitations, I guess is the best way to put it. And then so we had 36 songs, and I'm sure Dylan will put the Spotify playlist in the show notes. Instead of ranking all 36 songs, this time we just asked everybody for their top 5 and bottom 5. So then I did some voodoo math afterwards, and then, one bonehead changes their mind last minute, so I had to redo voodoo math. But so there was 9 songs out of the 36 that got no top 5 and no bottom 5 votes.
Uh-oh.
So we are listing them as the meh songs.
Meh.
Okay? And the first meh song is Bark at the Moon. Bark at the Moon,
Really?
which was Jen's pick, got no top 5s and no bottom 5s because of the idiot who changed their mind today.
Oh.
Thanks.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, what did you have it in your top or bottom?
It was in
He
my
added
top.
it as his number 1.
Oh my.
And then you changed it.
It's
Wow.
not even in your top
Yes.
5?
Wow.
Sorry, Jen.
Right. You know why he did that? Because he knew it was my song because I told him ahead of time.
Oh.
You were just doing it to screw me. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll
Go
explain
ahead.
why later.
Yeah, whatever, Steve.
Wow. Looks like you'll never be back at Lucky's again.
Yes, John will invite me.
What made you change your mind, Deb?
Well, because when I gave you my initial top 5 and bottom 5, I didn't listen to it a lot. I kind of went with my initial thought, not actually listening to it. But then some of the songs that you'll see that are my top songs, I'll explain why I picked them. But like it was just an initial reaction that I put those songs down. But then when I listened to the other songs, I'm like, I gotta put them in there.
So I had the same feeling, but I wasn't going to screw Sonny over and change it. So I don't get why
Thank
you're
you.
okay with doing that.
See, he doesn't care about extra work for other people.
Oh, okay. So it's okay for you.
It is.
All right.
See, it didn't make your top 5. You love Ozzy.
Hell yeah. I mean, I like the album. I mean, to me, that song just got played way too much. I mean, so maybe that's why it's probably one of my lower favorites on that album. Other than that.
To be honest, I don't even know why I picked it. There was a couple of songs after I gave my list. I'm like, why did I even pick these songs?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there are better ones that I could have picked. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's test BB here. So did you know this, BB? Because I'm sure you've heard this song 8,500 times.
Yes.
Did you know that the lyrics after the solo are howling in shadows, living in a lunar spell, he finds his heaven, spewing from the mouth of hell.
I actually did, because back in the unfortunately I was one of those lyric kids that read the liner notes and the thing on the cassette, so I actually kind of did know that.
And you played Elma backwards.
Oh, see, I never played it backwards.
Was that your summer reading?
Backwards. When you play it backwards, it says meow with the sun.
Yeah, I was a big Ozzy guy back in the day, and I'm kind of going back to it.
Dylan, I'm assuming it didn't hit your top 5 because it's just too popular.
Yeah, that's the thing about this list is I like all of the songs on the list. The issue is that like some of them do have the overplay factor, and some of them do have the I feel like a better pick could have been chosen for a certain artist, but with this one, it's definitely the overplay factor. I like the song very much, but I don't know. There were other songs that I liked better.
All right, the next one on the meh list, which wasn't on the meh list until some idiot changed their mind this morning.
Again?
That's 2-0.
Because it was the only one that had a vote of top 5. Nightmare, Avenged Sevenfold.
I actually like that song.
Yeah.
It wasn't in my.
I'm not saying I didn't like it.
But
It
you
just
took it out?
bounced out of my top 5. I think it was number 7.
I think he only should have been allowed to do that once.
So, Jen, you like the song.
I liked it, but it wasn't in my top.
Yeah. and Dylan, you're a major A7X fan. I will tell you, M Shadow sounds like Hetfield on this song.
Yeah, this is definitely when they really started to get a lot of influence from Metallica. It really hit off with the Hail to the King album, but with this one he does like the Hetfield laugh too. But I'm very disappointed that you decided to knock it off of the list.
I'm not saying I didn't like it.
I have a feeling that all the mess songs none of them are going to be yours.
We'll see.
BC, Avenged Sevenfold fan or not?
Yes. I mean, not a hardcore one, but especially when this came out, I was digging it a lot more.
Yeah, I actually like this song. I had it at number 2. I think this is a great song. Dylan has turned me on to Avenged Sevenfold. Every time we have a little episode and he throws one of these songs in there, that M Shadow's vocals, he teeters on the Cookie Monster, but not quite Cookie Monster. And I think just this tone is like perfect. Even when he does hit that screaming, parts of that song, I really, really like this song.
Just realized I don't have BB's rankings into this mix.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
I just realized that. I
For
wonder why that is.
huh?
Uh-oh.
That changes it.
So it
'cause
wasn't a
he
mess
did have
song.
it at number 2. He did have it at number 2.
It made it.
That's why when you said that, I actually showed Dylan. I'm like, look, I have it at number 2.
That changes some things. Hold on a second. Let me catch up here. I don't know where that happened.
Carry the 2. That's because I put all yours on the bottom 5, and I put the 5 of your 6 songs on the bottom, and you didn't want to include my totals.
Yeah, I got pissed off at you.
As Grants would say,
Pooni.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me get. Oh shit! You killed Dylan. You don't even know you killed Dylan.
Oh, Dylan knows I killed Dylan. When Dylan picks what he picks, he knows.
I'm very concerned that you have a lot of mine on the bottom.
Well, yeah, they're probably all yours.
The next mess song was actually one of mine because you guys don't like fun.
No.
I like
What was
fun.
your problem, Righty, with "Would You Love a Monster Man" by Lordy? Because that is all kinds of Halloween.
well, I didn't say I didn't like it. It's just not in my top 5. I love Lordy. I've been listening to those guys since they came out. It just didn't make my top 5. I love that stuff.
Jen, had you ever heard Lordy at all?
I didn't, but I started singing it on my way to work today because it's catchy. Would you love a monster man? Yeah. I liked it. It wasn't in my top 5, but it wasn't in my bottom 5, so I guess it's a meh.
It's a meh. BB, these guys got like war costumes. They're just better singers.
Yeah, I think this fits perfectly. It is a fun song. It's a meh song. There's nothing really that grabs you or hooks you or really, it's just a rock and meh song.
Meh.
Dylan, any love for Lordy?
Yeah, so it's funny because I thought that my dad picked it because he was the one that introduced me to Lordy. But fun fact about Lordy, they won Eurovision 2006 with Hard Rock Hallelujah. So fun fact for you.
That's cool.
Woohoo!
We met them. They were at one of the Kiss Expos.
There you go.
Okay. I was just saying.
Yep.
Okay, next one on the meh list, which absolutely deserves it, because I don't know why these two people are together anyway. BB's pick, Hellraiser, Ozzy plus Lemmy.
Oh.
BB, this song sucks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Come on.
Lemmy sucks.
You got Ozzy, you got Lemmy, you got Halloween, you got Hellraiser. Come on, the 30-year anniversary. Oh man.
I have the 12-inch of this.
See, BC even has a,
So do I.
BC has it in a single 12-inch. Boy, oh boy. See, look at it.
Record store there.
Well, BC, then why didn't you put it on your top 5?
Doesn't belong there.
Doesn't belong there because it's not Halloween enough. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I have this. It is what it is.
It's a meh song.
It's
It
a meh
is.
song. Definitely a
I'll
meh
even
song.
admit it.
Definitely a meh song.
Yeah.
It's Ozzy. What the fuck?
Jen, I get it that Ozzy ain't Pavarotti, but he's 10 times better than Lemmy.
Yeah, I would say so. But however, I was supposed to go to a Lemmy concert and I did not go, and then like a month later he died, so then I kind of felt bad that I didn't go.
He was
Just
pretty
because he died, the show wasn't going to be any better. It was still going to suck.
Yeah, I mean, he has that distinguished voice. You definitely know it's him or Motorhead when you hear him, but it's definitely not a Halloween song. But some stuff I picked wasn't either, so I didn't really go by that. Just went by the song. So it's a meh.
Righty, this song's all kinds of meh.
Okay.
I like it. I enjoy it. It just didn't make my top 5, but I.
Now, was it in your original or?
No. This
Wasn't
one,
You take this out of the
It
top?
wasn't either.
no,
Okay.
it wasn't either one. But it's good though. I like it. Sonny, I'm a Motorhead fan, and you never let me forget that. But it's a fun song. I like it, but it's not top 5 material out of this group.
Sure.
Is that Bearded Zach playing on that?
It is. He even gets a
Dylan,
running,
I'm
he even gets a
getting
running
bugged.
credit on the songs.
Dylan, any love for Ozzy Lemmy? I hope not.
I like it. I like Ozzy and Lemmy. I don't think it's Halloween. Just because it has the word hell in it doesn't make it Halloween, BB.
Horror movie. Come on. Hellraiser.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with the movie Hellraiser. If you want a song that has something to do with Hellraiser, you go to The Box by Iceland Kills off of the Welcome to Horrorwood, the Silver Scream 2 album.
So there.
So boom.
Yeah.
Free plug.
Dylan drops the mic. Boom, drops the mic. We got no problems.
Okay, next meh song was actually one of mine, because the Pretty Reckless made the list twice, and mine was Zombie. And I guess the Zombie song wasn't sexy enough. I mean, it's all about Halloween. Righty, you disappoint me that you didn't put this in your top 5.
No, even the original song of that blows. Even Taylor Momsen couldn't fix that one. I think the song sucks. Sorry.
And Jen, any love for Zombie at all? Did you like it?
I did like it. It was the first time that I've ever heard this band before, so it was a nice introduction. And I kind of would play it again, if I was going to go through the list. I'd pick this song to play and not skip it, but it just wasn't a top 5, but it wasn't a bottom 5.
Yeah. Dylan, I thought the other Pretty Reckless song was better than this one. It just happened to be the one I picked.
Yeah, that was the issue for me because I like both of them. I love Cindy Lou Who becoming a rock star. Jenny Humphreys from Gossip Girl becoming a rock star. I've been a big fan of the Pretty Reckless since the beginning. So, I mean, it was really kind of a coin flip about which one I wanted to spotlight, I guess. But I did like Zombie.
BB, I know you're a Pretty Reckless fan.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that somebody else threw a song out on there, so I was kind of pleasantly surprised. But yeah, the guitar's great. The vocals, I love the vocals. Definitely no complaints on that song. It just didn't knock it out of the park,
And BC, any Pretty Reckless getting played at your house?
Not too often, but I remember seeing this album cover and I heard hype about the band, and then I heard one song that was really decent. This song's not too bad, but it's like BB said, not knocking it out of the park for me.
All right, let's get to the last mess song, because now that I got BB's ranks in here, there was a couple of less mess songs. And it's actually BB's pick. What? BB, who the fuck is Angelo Basanti? Because this song sucks.
What song
Pet
is
Cemetery.
it? Oh.
That was the one that's not on Apple. Wow.
Oh, that was great.
Thanks,
It
Randy.
was terrible.
What, you have it in your top 5 and then change your mind, or what?
No.
I picked it because I thought it was a better cover. It was a good cover. It was better than the original and kind of heavied it up. That's all right. It's man. At least it's not on the bottom.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Ronnie,
great.
my problem with this song is the original sucks too.
Well, and I'm not a Ramones fan, and I think they're one of the bands that if someone else does their music, like Hendrix or whatever, I love. So, and the Lizzie Borden version of this song is also fucking awesome. I like it.
Ooh, see, I didn't know that. BC. I would have picked the Lizzie Borden. I would have got your vote for top 5.
I would have been top 5. Yeah. Yeah, he was
Dylan, this Angelo dude has like 3 or 4 cover albums. I looked through them all, listened to a few songs to see if I could find one I like. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid enough cover. I like the original. I'm a Ramones fan, and the problem is that I've just heard better covers of Pet Cemetery from Lizzie Borden, and Starcrawler also does a pretty good cover as well. That was, I think, featured in the most recent, well, not the most recent, the second most recent Pet Cemetery movie, because there was a new one that just came out like this month.
It's all changed.
Yeah, no, it's a prequel, I think. But the remake had another cover of Pet Cemetery. But yeah, this was good, but it wasn't up to the level of Lizzie Borden. How about that, BC? You never thought you'd hear me say it.
Holy cow! You have converted Dylan.
Good thing John's a paramedic.
Just broke on cold sweat.
Jen, I didn't like the Cookie Monster crap.
So I like the song, but I don't want to live in a pet cemetery either. So yeah.
Pets are nice.
Well, they don't want to be buried in a Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery either. But I like the song.
Nobody wants to live in the
I don't want to live in the
So I can make up my own words. Yeah. That's going to be our next episode that I'm on.
Make up your own words.
Yeah.
Our own words.
All right, so now that we're out of the meh, we are going to go to the songs that took a pounding.
Ooh.
Never mind.
And the first song that took a pounding, Wrighty had it number 36, BC had it number 35. So basically, 36 would mean they're worse. 35 would be their second to worst. Because you guys don't like fun.
Nope.
Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wrighty, explain yourself.
It's stupid. That's all. I'm not
It's
an Oingo
awesome.
Boingo fan. It's not. No, you know what? I do have to say that this was one of the songs that when I actually listened to it and got over the name, that I didn't hate it as much as I hated it initially.
But it still made your bottom list.
Yeah, it did. Who picked that? You?
Sonny.
Oh, Sonny?
I picked it.
Oh, see, I don't feel bad then.
And BC, you've not danced at Halloween?
No. I've fallen down many times on Halloween, never danced. But yeah, listen. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got nervous with the name of the band, and then I listened to it a few times. To me, Halloween's not fun. I don't know. Should be fucking scary.
You never
Scary
went to a
and
fun
death?
party?
Scary and death. Huh?
You never went to a fun Halloween party?
I went to parties.
BC, you know Oingo Boingo, they do the Weird Science song.
They do.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Danny Elfman is the main guy in it.
Well, then Sonny should have picked that one.
Yeah. Weird Science. Oh, that's a fun song. Weird Science.
Yeah, that's Oingo Boingo.
I love that movie too. I don't know.
Jen, I figured the only person that would have gave me a top 5 would have been you.
Sorry.
There's no stars.
But I thought it was a fun dance party song, so I liked it, and I would definitely play it if I was having a Halloween party. It just wasn't my top 5. But I did like the song.
And BB, did you remember it was in Back to School?
Yes, yeah, right. But yeah, this my actual notes for this song is the lyrics are perfect for a Halloween playlist. It is a toe tapper.
All dressed up with nowhere to go, walking with the dead man over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I must have missed that part.
And Dylan, Dead Man's Party and Weird Science was both on the same album.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I feel really bad, Sonny, because this is in my top 10. I love this album. This is a great song. Walking with the dead man over my shoulder.
Oh my god,
Like,
you
come on.
sound just like him.
It's fantastic. It's such a catchy song. Danny Elfman, the fact that he went from Oingo Boingo to doing amazing movie scores, like, insane. And now he's doing his solo stuff, which is crazy too. But I feel bad that I didn't put it in my top 5, Sonny, because I do love this song.
All right, so the next one that took a beating, After Midnight Fastway. BC, you picked this one. Explain yourself.
I picked it because, first of all, a cranking tune. It comes from a horror movie, scary movie, I guess
Trick
you
or
would
Treat.
say. Trick or Treat. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm a Fastway fan, so of course I love this album. What do you give me that look for?
I don't understand why it's on the bottom.
Oh, okay. I was coming over the car.
No.
See, that's how angry I am. I'm just ready to jump over and like throw you down on the ground. Terrible. But I just think it's a great tune, kind of dark and groovy. I don't know.
Dylan, you had it dead last.
What?
So, I didn't know that we were doing order, like specific order for that. So that was partially my bad. And like I said, I don't dislike any of these songs. And we covered, BB and I covered the Trick or Treat movie.
Episode 277, Dylan,
Yes.
and you put it last.
And that
For
was
the love of God.
That was last October. But I think I like the other songs on that album, and I don't like, even though it's from a horror movie, I don't get the Halloween vibe from the song. So that's partially why I had it on the bottom. But I mean, the movie's great. Like, the movie itself is definitely
Because
should
bad
be up
stuff
there.
happens after midnight.
Yeah. But I didn't get the Halloween vibe from the song itself. If I didn't know about the background of it, and that it's from the movie, and that the performer in the movie is like killing people during this song, like I wouldn't have been able to call it a Halloween movie. So that's why I had it in my bottom parts, not because I dislike the song.
And Righty, you had it in your bottom 5. This movie has not aged well.
No, it's not a.
Oh boy!
I absolutely, I put that in my bottom 5 because I blame Spotify.
Well,
Oh boy, here we go.
Because it sounds like shit on there. It sounds fucking terrible on Spotify.
Why didn't you listen?
I got the vinyl,
somewhere else?
goddammit. No.
Yeah, why
Because
didn't
it's the
you listen?
playlist. It's the list that Sonny
Oh.
sent. I don't get me wrong. I like the song. I like the album. It just didn't hit me.
Yeah.
I have it right higher
Jen-
than Oingo Boingo.
That is true.
Jen, any love for a band that sounds like AC/DC?
I'm gonna get you after midnight.
See?
It wasn't bad. I liked it, and you know, for as much as I got to listen to these songs before the episode, I ended up singing the words to it on my way to work. So I thought it was catchy, and I'd play it. Just not really Halloween-y, but I will get you after midnight.
Ooh, see?
That's a threat.
BB, I just wish the production was bigger.
Yeah, it is a little bit low compared to a lot of the other songs. But BC, I have no complaints about this, buddy. You know, if we do a whole podcast episode about the movie, the album, even this song, it's definitely not bottom. I don't know what these guys are
Listen,
doing here.
I don't condone Sammy Kerr killing all those kids at the prom.
They deserved it. Oh, sorry.
All right, the next song that took a beating was BB's song, This Is Halloween by Marilyn Manson. BB, unlistenable
Wow.
crap.
You have
I
the
had this
best,
in
one
my
of the
phone.
best Halloween movies, one of the spookiest singers out there. A great combination. I'm so disappointed. Dylan, I thought you would definitely like this one. A little appreciation for the old movie. Ugh.
Well, here's the thing, BB.
It's not Halloween enough.
No, that's not it at all. That's not it at all. I think Panic at the Disco does a better cover of it. I would have also preferred if you put the Korn cover of Kidnap the Sandy Claus from the Halloween Revisited album,
Alright.
which that is from. I'm very not for Marilyn Manson nowadays.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's the Marilyn Manson factor. More so.
And
I
it's
love
funny, you
Nightmare
were the
Before
one like, oh,
Christmas.
Dylan may be the only one who knows the song.
I do know it. Yeah, no, I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. The Marilyn Manson aspect of it is what turns me off.
All right, okay.
But I love where your head's at. I
All
love
right.
where your head was at.
I got a 50-50. All right, I'll work on that.
Yeah, Dylan had it in it, the bottom 5. So did BC. BC, no love for MM, huh?
I don't know how to explain myself. I mean, I understand where BB's going with the Marilyn Manson. Nobody's more creepier than him, but I don't know. I mean, I've listened to a lot of his stuff, and it just doesn't grab me for some reason. I don't know if it's. I don't know why, because we used to go see a local band, and they always used to open up their second set with the beautiful people, the beautiful people.
And I think at one point that was the
So that was
the Raw opening theme.
Yeah, I mean, I know their songs, but this one just, I don't know. It just lacks something for me. I don't know what it exactly is.
Yeah. Righty, I just don't understand who this music is for.
Well, it's definitely not for you.
Or you had it in the bottom 5.
I did, and the reason why is there's maybe 5 or 6 Marilyn Manson songs that I really like, and the rest for me is like not good, and this was in the not good one. Sorry, baby.
That's all right, buddy.
Yeah.
And Jen, I cannot believe this is not in your bottom 5.
What? What does
Jen had
This
this
song
at
is
7.
Wait. What does my note say right here, BC?
He just have his glasses on. He can't see.
Looking to...
That's not what it says.
Why don't you read it out
Wait.
loud?
It says,
Love this too.
loved this too. Almost top 5.
Ooh, so close, Jen.
Yeah. So
Almost
Jen
top
at
5.
7.
if I was allowed to change my picks like Steve was,
Oh!
I would have changed this yesterday or the day before and put this in the top because I listened to it more. I'm like, you know what? This is really cool. This would be
Catchy.
a great
It's
Halloween
Halloween.
song.
This is Halloween.
Yeah.
Again, that's actually another Danny Elfman penned song.
Oh, that's right.
Because
So-
he did the soundtrack for
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
If I was as special as Steve,
Ooh,
I would have
thanks,
been
Jen.
able to change
I appreciate
it
it. I appreciate it.
and put it in my top 5.
Fighting words.
Yeah. But I'm not.
If we do a birthday episode for you, maybe we'll let you change if you need to.
If it's my birthday episode, it's my rules.
We'll see.
Bang.
I still haven't decided if we're doing yet. We'll see.
And wait, this Halloween episode was supposed to be my rules too, because you said, Jen, you decide what you want to do for the Halloween episode.
Ooh, right. Wow.
Yeah.
And we're doing it.
We're gonna throw it out.
So I should have been able to change.
Not you.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sorry, Sonny.
No, you're good. Okay, so the next song that took a beating was one of mine, because this group doesn't like fun.
Wait.
Nightmare by Halsey.
Oh.
BC, you had it dead last,
I did.
and I guarantee this song is getting played at your house with all those women in your house.
Absolutely.
I'm going home and throwing everybody out.
That's why he goes to work.
That's why I go to work for 90 hours. I don't know. Just musically, everything. It just
Not BC's cup of tea.
no. The music's got to. If the music don't catch me right off the bat, I'm probably going to be like, I don't know. Just vocally, I don't know. Just it did not tease me at all.
Vocally, she has awesome vocals. Awesome.
I don't know.
What do you mean vocally?
Vocals.
Jen's on drink number 2.
Wow.
I'm not even drinking.
Jen just pissed off like it was her pick.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm sticking up for Sonny because I think this is a good song. And I actually thought Dylan picked it.
And I was looking forward to this one because.
And Jen, had you heard it before?
No, I didn't. I love her voice. She has a great accent. I didn't put it in my top 5 because I didn't think it was really Halloween-y. It was Nightmare, obviously, nightmarish, but I think it's a good song.
Title-wise, it's Halloweenish.
Dylan, I've tasted blood, and it is sweet as not Halloweeny.
See, I even gave you the note of it. I like the song a lot. I would even say that I give you bonus points for picking the Trent Reznor produced album from Halsey. But I think Control is a scarier Halsey song. So that was why I had to put it in the bottom, because there was a much more appropriate song, I thought, in terms of Halloween feel. But I do like the song quite a bit.
BB, no love for modern pop?
No. It's bad enough I have to listen to it at the house because before I left the house, there were a couple songs that I did not have any notes for, and this was one of them. And Casey goes, "Why are you listening to that?" And I go, "Oh, we're doing a playlist." I go, "Sonny Pooni picked this song." I go, "It's a Halloween spooky song playlist." She goes, "It's kind of spooky that you're actually listening to it." I'm like,
Nice.
I'm like, okay. I said I will put that on my notes because I know I put it in my bottom 5. Yeah, it's just not in my wheelhouse of music. That's all.
So off a great album. If I can't have love, I want power. You know, like I said, produced by Trent Reznor. Great songs like "I'm Not a Woman, I'm a God." Come on, so
I am
good.
a god.
Righty, you didn't have it in the bottom 5?
Yeah, I don't know why. And it's
Because you changed your list.
Do you even listen to these songs?
I didn't change my bottom 5. If I did, it would have been. And it's funny that you said that, BB, because literally last night I was playing it in the house, and Carson was home. He was at 10 o'clock at night making 2 steaks last night, and this song was on. He comes in, he goes, "What the fuck are you listening to this for?" I said, "It's a playlist for the thing." He said, "Who's on it?" I said, "Who?" He goes, "Sonny had to pick this one." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "This sucks." I said, "I know." And it's funny too because I picked up BC to go. We had to go pick up our fire truck that just got fixed, and we were having a conversation driving down the road. This song come on, and I interrupted. I'm like, "This song fucking blows, doesn't it?"
I'm surprised Carson didn't think I picked it.
I just don't like the I don't like that shit. I don't.
No, it's
Sorry, not sorry.
not taking anything away from the girl.
No, the voice is really good. It's just that's not what I go to.
Her accent.
All right.
Where is she from with that accent?
Simpson.
Yeah. Okay, the next song that took a beating. Horror Terrier, Twisted Sister.
What?
BC, tell us why you picked this song.
Why did I pick the song? Listen to the title, people. I mean,
Listen to the
horror,
fucking
Halloween,
lyrics.
evil. Dee Snider. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I remember hearing this. I don't know. Boom, boom. It's very dark. I don't know. I mean, lyrically, it's evil and Halloweenish, I guess you would say. But I'm amazed by that. Wow.
Jen, it was in your bottom 5.
What?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
Fucking Halloween.
It's supposed to
evil.
make you
Supposed to
feel
be weird.
uneasy.
It's supposed to be
No.
uneasy.
Stay away from Captain Howdy.
Yeah,
Come
Captain
on.
Howdy. It's a horror.
Yeah, Steve Howdy.
Howdy Doody. And I was thinking of Steve
Steve Howdy.
3 o'clock in the
from,
morning is going to be knocking
The
at the door at
Exorcist,
3 a.m. It's going to be Captain Howdy. And you're going to be like, what the?
Captain Howdy's from The Exorcist,
Captain
isn't
Howdy.
it?
Is he?
I think
See,
that's
because
from
I'm
The
like,
Exorcist.
what?
Are you thinking of
Captain
Captain
Howdy.
Spaulding from?
No.
I'm thinking of Howdy Doody. I'm like, this is stupid.
it's
This
not.
is just a stupid song.
Listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, Pazuzu was nicknamed Captain Howdy. So, it's from The Exorcist.
That's
All
a
right,
bad.
I take it
Yeah,
back.
that's a really bad.
That's a bad one.
I just. Wow.
Righty, this is Dee trying to be scary. You're dressed in drag. You're scary enough.
I like this. I like it. It's on Stay Hungry. I think it's good. It didn't make my top 5, but it's probably top 10, top 15 for me out of this group. I like it. Good job, BC. Don't listen to these
BB, I
people.
get it that Dee's trying to be the Widowmaker, but his songs is selling tampons now.
No, I actually BC. Look at here are my top ones down here at the bottom. There you can see right there. So it just missed it. I think this song actually screams like the horror Halloween feel that you want to be talking about. Like even Dee sings it in like that element of like terror in the beginning parts.
That's bad.
You know, BC, I feel so bad it's on the bottom.
God damn it.
And it's funny, like that's one of those songs that just like grew and grew and grew as you listen to this playlist. But doesn't belong in the bottom 5.
No.
Or doesn't belong anywhere past 7. BC.
Put it in the May if you have to.
Yeah, it's in the meh.
Meh. If you put it in the May if you have to.
Nick.
I blame Jen.
Howdy Doody. That's all I kept thinking. Howdy
Nobody
Doody.
said anything about Howdy Doody in this.
Well, you say Captain Howdy, I think Captain Howdy Doody.
2 different people.
Terrible. Terrible.
One's a puppet, one's a real guy.
Yeah, this guy's sick.
So Dylan, you didn't have it in your bottom 5. I had it in mine
Of course.
because this is a brutal song.
I think it's a little too long, but I do think it is appropriate for this episode. I think it does have the Halloween spooky factor to it. So if it was shorter, it probably would have made the top 5. But it just goes on a little too long. But you definitely, this was the episode to pull out that song for, I think.
And John
But it's
just-
definitely not
John-
the longest song on the playlist, BC.
John-
It's not
just
the longest
seconded.
song on the playlist, but
John just
So
seconded
somebody's
what we
complaining
said.
about the longest song on the playlist, but
I did not pick that song.
oh, I'm sorry, take it back then.
Okay.
Oh, did he? Oh yeah. Oh.
The song may be appropriate for the playlist. Doesn't make it good.
True.
So
Fair enough.
anyway,
True.
the next song that took a beating had a one bottom 5 vote and no other votes. The bottom 5 vote was by BB, and it was for Chapel of Blood Murder Dolls. So, BB, no love for the Murder Dolls.
This is what I wrote in my notes.
No.
No, with an exclamation point.
No.
No, no. Cookie Monster, Dylan knows. Just like when I throw Whitesnake or recent Wasp in a playlist, Dylan knows this Cookie Monster BS I cannot stand. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I skip it every time it came on the playlist.
No.
It's just not me. It's not me. I don't like it, and
No.
I just don't like it. And I'm sorry to say that was picked as my worst song on the playlist. But Dylan, I love you.
I love you, though.
Dylan, I didn't think it was that bad. I even liked the wah solo.
Yeah, we saw these individuals open for Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper on the Terror Twins or
I
something
think, yeah.
Terror Twins
tour.
tour,
Wednesday 13 and the late Joey Jordison duo. I think that this is kind of the perfect Halloween-y band. You want blood, we'll take it. So come on in into the Chapel of Blood. It's got that evil vibe to it. And even the intro track to this album that leads right into this, The World According to Revenge, has that spooky, spoken word part to it. So, yeah, I wanted to throw it out there because I told myself I wasn't going to put a Nice Nine Kills song, so I decided to put a Burger
Now, say you put a Nice Nine Kills song compared to this one, that would have been top
I always
5.
talk about Ice Nine Kills, though. I literally talked about Ice Nine Kills 3 times earlier in this episode. Yeah, I'm trying not to be BC.
God damn it!
I'm trying to add a little variety to the podcast.
Gotcha.
No variety.
Wrighty, any love for the Murder Dolls?
Yeah, I like that. I think Dylan did this album for a birthday album one year. I think he did it, and I like these guys, and they were really good live. And I think the song fits the theme of the episode, and it's a good rocker. I like it.
And actually, that show, Joey Jordison did double duty because he was drumming
Yeah.
for Zombie as well.
Turning
Yep.
zombie.
BC, do you own any Murder Dolls?
I do. I'm drawing a blank on which one I have, but back in the time that we went to see these guys, and
It's probably from this album.
Yeah, Women and Children Last.
it's probably because I heard of them before we went to seeing them, and they came out, and I mean they're good at what they are. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the song. I mean, is it top 5? No, but it's not bottom.
Jen, somebody comes up to you at the grocery store and says, "I won't forget the beauty of your blood as it drips."
So horror.
I love freaky weird shit. So I'd be like, all right, where are we going?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, John's not here, so I was
Say
able to
John
say
must
that.
love it too.
I was able to say that. I liked it. He had a creepy voice. It was like the perfect Halloween type song. It's very fitting for a Halloween party. It wasn't in my top 5, but I really liked the song. So yeah, good pick.
All right, the next one that took a little beating was also a Dylan song.
No.
Among the Living, Anthrax.
Really?
Wow.
Dylan, why?
Well, it's probably the scariest thing currently that we were all thinking about is, sickness being spread, disease spreading the disease. It's about The Stand from Stephen King, who is considered the master of horror, and it's all about horror. It opens up the album with a spooky little instrumental part, and I don't know. I think it's the perfect song to put on a playlist like this, and it's great.
BC, I know you love Anthrax.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, I don't know. I like this. I mean, I'm a, like you said, Anthrax fan. I love this album. So I mean, is it very Halloweenish? Maybe not, but
It's
don't
based off a Stephen King book.
I know, but I mean, like musically and everything. But I mean, I'm an Anthrax guy, so I can't say anything bad about it.
Righty, aren't you an Anthrax guy too?
I'm a kind of more of a casual Anthrax fan, but
That's it.
I'm the walking dude. Gotta love it, this song though. Love Stephen King. One of my favorite books. I read it probably 4 times. I listened to it probably twice.
And that was
Good
the
stuff.
only book you read because
Good stuff.
it's so freaking long.
No, I'm
That's
good
a-
on his.
that's a
but
dope
I
song.
like the song. I like the song. It's this is one of the Anthrax songs that I would love to hear John Bush sing.
Yes.
BB, any love for Anthrax?
100%. I actually love these guys. And I actually almost picked Skeletons in the Closet from the same album.
That's also
Yeah.
based on Stephen King.
It's based off the Stephen King. But, I have no problem with this. I love Joey's vocals. Love Anthrax. This song was a great pick.
Thank you.
Compared to your Rain and Blood, Chapel of Blood, whatever it was.
Wow.
I should have picked Rain and Blood. Damn it.
See, it's like Slayer.
Jen, can you handle this Anthrax?
I never really listened to Anthrax too much, but now that I know it's based off a Stephen King movie, I'm going to listen to it again because I love Stephen King and I love The Stand. So knowing that, I want to go back and listen to the song again.
There's a lot of Stephen King
really?
based songs, yeah.
Oh, I love him.
All right, so only one person had it in their bottom 5. It was me. And here's why. I don't understand how you listen to this shit. It's unlistenable. 90 seconds in, when that thrash shit started, I'm like, motherfucker.
Pooni, put the kibosh on me, Bill.
He's
kibosh before and he'll kibosh
I
again.
think you just don't like that they were the New York thrash band and they weren't from the Bay Area.
Ugh, I just don't like thrash. So, okay. All right, the next song that took a beating was mine. Evil Eye Franz Ferdinand. This group just does not like fun.
No.
Righty, why is this in your bottom 5? I didn't like it. It's okay. I mean, there's nothing on here that like totally sucks, but this is close for me. Isn't he the one that does I'm too sexy for myself?
No.
That's
That's
Right Said Fred.
Oh, Franz Ferdinand is a band. And he's also the Archduke that got assassinated to start off World War
Well, that
I.
I know. Okay. No, the song was okay, but it just, you know.
We already went through the list.
No,
Yeah.
this is
No, it isn't.
not meh.
Oh,
It is worse than men.
I didn't realize.
One less letter.
BC, you had it in your bottom 5 too.
Musically, just bleh. I mean,
How do you spell that?
That's
bleh, bleh. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I the first thing I go to is the music. Then, if I like the music, I go to the lyrics, and just musically, I was turned off right from the get-go.
Yeah. BB, you know the guy's name is not Fran Ferdinand.
Oh, it's not?
Franz.
No,
Oh,
that's
Franz.
the band's name.
Oh,
Oh.
excuse me.
Franz.
We're proper here in the
Hans and Franz.
in the land of Germany.
So lift things up and put them.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I think I had it 6, but you know, if everybody's using it wasn't Halloween. This wasn't Halloween. He kept asking, "What color is my car?" Like it's red or something. I'm like,
Blood red. Huh?
yeah. He didn't even say blood red. He just said red.
Yeah, red.
Why is he worried about my car? It's Halloween. But yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I'm sorry, Sonny.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Dylan, one of the biggest Scottish indie rocks band.
Yeah, I Take Me Out is a fantastic song from them. I very much like this song, Sonny. I think it's fantastic. It missed out on it's definitely a top 10. I think that it wasn't as Halloweeny as some of the other songs I picked, but I think it's funky as hell. Like it is a fun song. I don't know why you guys don't like the
Funky and
music
Halloween
of the
don't go
song.
See, it's funky. It's not scary, BC.
Yeah,
there
you
you go.
need scary. Don't
See,
need
but
funky.
there could be a kooky side of Halloween. I think, like there is the the cheesy, kind of. There is the horror, but then there is like the monster mash, and this is more on the monster mash end of the spectrum, which I think that there's room for both, for all types of that for Halloween.
This song would definitely fit on that. There's like a Disney movie, like the Day of the Dead, or it's.
Wait, you
it's
talking
like
about Coco?
Yeah, that song would be perfect on that movie.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with that, but yes.
Oh. Really?
No, that's more of a Mexico inspired.
But this had the.
I don't think it did,
Okay.
but
My bad.
Don't talk on people.
yeah, but good pick, Sonny. Good pick.
And Jen, had you heard this song?
Absolutely not. But I thought it was a fun party song, and I really liked it. I would play it at my party. It wasn't in my top 5, and it wasn't in my bottom 5, but I really liked it.
It's a mess song for Jen.
So don't say that this group is not fun, because Jen is the definition of fun.
Oh, good God.
Well, Jen is meh.
Jen is that
Well, it's obvious BC and BB are not fun.
No.
Because
yeah.
they're Halloween. You must be handing out needles or something?
Hell yeah.
Hand out
Yeah.
candy.
No, the apples.
Razor
with the
blades, razor blades in them and in apples, right?
The fentanyl spiked stuff or whatever.
Fentanyl, bitches.
Okay, so the next song took a bit of a beating. And I did not have it in my bottom 5. It should have been there.
Oh, boy.
But there are worse songs. But it's this shitty song about not drinking the fucking Kool-Aid.
Oh.
Righty, what the fuck?
Well, let me tell you why I picked this and some of my other picks. Since I was a kid, I've always been freaked the fuck out by cults and serial killers. And this is about the very first thing that I remember as a kid that freaked me the fuck out was the Jonestown Kool-Aid thing. So that's why it's in there. Number 1. Number 2, it's in there because it's a fucking awesome song. Mm-hmm. And number 3, I knew you would fucking hate it. So that's why it's in there too.
I knew you're not gonna like it.
Jen, he actually said, mix it up, cyanide, drink it up. It's just shitty.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be Halloween if I
I
want to
thought we were
poison my
molding her
punch.
so well. And
I know.
But I'm gonna tell you, don't drink the Kool-Aid. What? I've heard that line 50,000 times.
That's what
of
it's
fucking
from.
political shit.
No.
That's what it's from.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not political, it's
Jonestown.
history.
Yeah. It's like
From
1978, I think.
1978.
Yeah, 78.
It's history.
It's
I
history.
hate when everyone
See?
says that. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
it was-
Stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
It was
Yeah,
mass
stop.
because because you're joining a cult,
Yeah.
and they all drank
Oh,
the
so
cyanide.
that's
The
what
cyanide Kool-Aid.
All right. Well, it makes sense, but it just reminded me of
Oh,
too
she
much
wants to
political shit.
she wants to reissue her list
No, I
again.
don't. It just reminds me of political shit and not like Halloween shit. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
See,
all.
so Jen's low vote was because of her misunderstanding.
I didn't put it on the
see?
bottom list.
Yep.
She didn't have it in the bottom 5.
No, I
Okay.
didn't. So
Well, I
take
knew-
that back, righty.
Well, I take it back.
All right.
Well, I figured I definitely put there because I knew Sonny would hate it.
The person who had it in the bottom 5 was Dylan.
Dylan.
Oh, so there.
First off, I didn't know
He's walking home.
your hang up with cults. So I was like, what does Jonestown have to do with Halloween? That's not even on the same continent that we're on. And there are other accept songs that I feel like would have fit the Halloween mold better than drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't know, like it just doesn't scream Halloween to me. I don't know. It's not a it's not a Halloween song.
Unless you're bobbing for apples in the Kool-Aid that's tainted with cyanide.
Yeah, but that's like a bunch of leaps you have to make in order to make this
Yeah, that's
into a
a stretch.
Halloween song. But it's a good song, but it's just I don't know. It's not a Halloween song.
BB, I don't have a problem with the line, don't drink the Kool-Aid. It's the problem with, don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's my problem.
That's the part that's super catchy in that song. That's an earworm. For sure.
Catchy enough to
I
drink
actually
the Kool-Aid.
love
Preach it, BB.
Yeah, I love when bands like actually go back in history and actually throw out a song that actually just runs the chorus. Like Jen didn't know this was a thing from 1978. I love when bands do this, and Iron Maiden is another band that does history songs. I love when these guys do this. Chorus super catchy. Righty, don't drink the Kool-Aid, all right?
I'm going to drink my Corona Light instead.
There you go.
BC, I'm assuming it said accept and you were in.
Ah, definitely, man. You know me. I love accept. But yeah, I mean, is it like very Halloween scary? No, but I mean, the
That was more
thought
Halloween
behind it, the history of it is scary. But no, I mean, plus it's a cranking tune to begin with.
Good job, DC.
Come on.
All right, the next one that took a beating just missed my top 5.
This is
My bottom 5. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My bottom 5. But it did not miss Jen's bottom 5. Righty's pick,
Sorry.
the Uninvited guest,
Oh my god.
merciful fate.
No.
Jen, explain.
The uninvited guest! It's annoying! Oh my god, it's so annoying. Every time that song played on my radio, I wanted to smash it into pieces. It was just too annoying for me.
Tell us how you feel.
It was annoying.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it Halloween? Maybe. I guess the uninvited guest is probably some creepy weirdo.
His name is Damien.
Damien.
His name is Damien.
But it was an annoying song. Maybe if it, I don't know, if it sounded better.
She's not
just
familiar with.
The uninvited guest. That's probably annoying to the listeners right
She's
now.
not familiar with
Right.
King
I'm
Diamond.
not. Wait, BC's trying to explain shit.
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to explain
Yes.
this crappy song to me?
Yes. I mean, I'm just saying, you're not Merciful Fate, King Diamond. If you got in the stories behind the albums, then you would understand.
His mic stand is a fibia
Yes.
and a tibia, or a
Fibia and a tibia?
a tibia and a fibula.
I mean, that's cool, but it doesn't explain the uninvited guest.
Yeah,
What do you
it
mean?
doesn't make it
It's a
better.
ghost.
But that's an annoying sound. I don't want to hear it.
What is high pitched vocal?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I don't like.
Okay. I give you that.
Very concerned for another song on the
You
list.
got it. Yeah. I'm nervous now.
So we know BC loves it. BB, you like this shit?
I'm almost on Jen's
That's it.
team there.
Annoying.
When he sings in that high pitched part, I just want to laugh like a little kid. It's silly.
Yeah.
It is. It's silly.
Shut up, people.
Sleep. You're silly. You're silly.
Dylan, I haven't heard much Merciful Fate or King Diamond. This just confirms why. I don't understand.
I like King Diamond and Merciful Fate. I almost feel like they walked so ghosts could run. And, you know, obviously I'm a Ghost fan, and King Diamond's just fantastic. I think that this is a great pick for a Halloween song. It does have the creepy factor of the high vocals. I think that they're unnerving, but they also could have the cheesy side of the Halloween equation at times. We'll be talking about King Diamond's vocals at another song that has it a little more, but he has a good way of kind of playing with the high vocal and then the low vocal and having that kind of change between the two of them that I think really works for the type of music that he sings. So I'm a big fan. Plus Metallica does a fantastic mashup of Merciful Fate songs on the Garage Inc. And if you like the music of Merciful Fate but don't like the vocals, listen to that, Jen, because it's James Hetfield singing.
Oh.
And he doesn't do the
High
falsetto.
pitch. Okay.
Yeah.
That's better then.
Righty, the only thing that kept this out of my bottom 5 was the music. I don't know how you guys listen to this dude sing.
Yeah.
I love this. And King Diamond, he's one of the artists that I've never seen Merciful Fate. I mean, there is a difference between the two. King Diamond is someone we never ever thought we would get to see live, and we've seen them twice now. I don't mind it. I think it kind of accents what's going on in the songs, and I just love the storytelling of the King Diamond and the Merciful Fate stuff. It's evil and satanic, whatever, but it's just it's like reading like some of his albums, like Abigail and Them. It's literally like reading a horror novel or watching a horror movie through your headphones.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, the next one that took a bit of a beating is a classic song. But Jen, Running with the Devil has nothing to do with Halloween.
It's the devil. The devil made me do it.
Good
No.
Lord.
Remember?
He's talking about alcohol.
Remember when I said there are songs I put on that list and I kind of wish I just changed them because I was just thinking of stuff that was Halloween and I don't know. Yeah, that was one of the songs that I wanted to pull out, but I didn't know I could. And
You can. I can.
And Wrighty's the one who put it in the bottom 5.
Yeah, well, it
Explain,
should.
Righty.
It absolutely should, because it has nothing to do with Halloween.
That's why I put it in.
Right. Yeah.
Did I have this in my bottom 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I agree.
And I did because of that
Right.
only because of that.
Was that your original or your revised?
I didn't revise my bottom
Yeah.
ones, just the top
Oh,
one.
that's right.
See, after I sent the list, and I'm like, wait, but are we going with Halloween songs or songs that have stuff with Halloween? I don't know. It was my episode, and I was all confused about it.
Sounds like she's still confused, BC.
Apparently. Yeah, so I agree. Bottom 5.
God love you, John.
Dylan, if it was other lists, it makes the top 5, but no Halloween, right?
Easily.
Yeah, I think that the reason why it wasn't in my bottom 5 is the beginning is creepy enough to kind of justify it, like the train whistle going into the bass, like that is a creepy kind of beginning, but it is definitely not a Halloween song. Great song though.
Thanks. Yeah.
And BB, right? The devil is supposed to be drug, booze, women, right?
All of the above.
What's your tone?
Yeah, just like everybody else said, it's a great song. You're not gonna bash Van Halen and anything that came off that first album, but it's just not a Halloween song.
Yeah.
That's all.
So BC, you go to a Halloween party and they're playing Running with the Devil. You didn't tell them to turn that shit off?
Hell yeah. I mean, not because it's Van Halen, just because it's not evil or scary or anything like that.
BC's a Halloween purist.
Like
Yeah.
Dylan said, I mean, the beginning is the closest thing you're going to get to evil is like, other than that, it's classic Van Halen.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm with you.
we'll let
Okay.
this slide. We'll let this
It's not
slide.
bad.
The next song is the last song that only got bottom 5 votes. There's other songs that some people put in bottom 5, but then some people put them in the top 5.
Okay.
Oh, makes sense.
But this is the last song that has one bottom 5 vote. It is by BC, and it was for Jen's Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
BC, I'm assuming, because it has nothing to do with Halloween.
No, I think it's just, I'm just so over that song, that tired of it, you know what I mean? To me, I mean, you put that on, it's like, Don't Fear the Reaper. I'm so tired of hearing the song. It could be the scariest song there is, but just, I think it's just
Ear burn.
on that, definitely.
Jen, I don't know how much Halloween it is. It's almost wedding reception.
So the 3 songs that I wish I was able to pull off that list, I made this list like months ago. And then when you guys wanted the list so quick, I didn't have time to think, and I just like sent the list. I'm like, wait.
Originally you had Summer Breeze, and then you took that off.
Yeah. Yeah. So Don't Feel the
typo
Reaper was
version.
one.
That's awesome.
And Running with the Devil was the other one, and the Ozzy song was the other. I wanted to pull those 3 out, and then I just didn't do it.
It's America.
I don't know.
You could have asked.
And
I guess I could have
And
asked, but you guys were
BB
all like
Dylan.
rushing us.
BB Dylan and Wrighty, just not a Halloween song, right?
So I this one I could justify a little bit because it's kind of the subject
Reaper.
matter, and it was in Halloween and it was in
The Stephen
The
King
Stand. So it does have some Halloween cachet to it, but cachet of the yin yang. But it's not enough to get it to the top 5 for me.
All right, so we've got exactly half the list left.
Yeah, Jen's going to introduce our Jen song, and then we'll get into the second half. What do you got, Jen?
Okay.
All right, so my gem song is Haddonfield by Wednesday 13. I never heard of Wednesday 13, but when I was looking up the information on the song, Wednesday 13 is the stage name for Joseph Michael Poole, who was the frontman of the Murder Dolls,
Yep.
which was another song that we had on the list. And he played lots of other bands. Has the first live album, was recorded in 2008 at the Crocodile Rock in Allentown, which is interesting because
Wow.
that's only an hour and a
We've
half
been there.
away from us.
Been there.
Rest in peace, Croc Rock.
Yeah, for sure.
But the song's about Michael Myers and Halloween, which is my favorite Halloween movies. I love them, so I thought this was a good pick for a gem song.
Good.
Dylan's going to play it. Jen, thanks for picking up the Jim song this week. We appreciate it and hope everybody out there enjoyed it. And now I'll turn it back to Sonny.
All right, 18 songs left. 6 of the 18 left have both top and bottom votes. The other 12 only have top votes. And this next one comes with a public service announcement.
Oh boy.
And that is anybody, I would say, age 20 and over that has never gotten laid. Don't ever listen to this song. Don't ever play this song. It is one of the worst songs in music recorded history.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what that is.
Welcome Home, King Diamond.
Oh.
Jen, you also had it in your bottom 5,
What?
and it was a Dylan pick.
Wow, Jen.
Yep. I said I didn't like the screaming. That was the only thing I wrote down. I didn't like the screaming.
I just don't understand how you guys listen to this stuff. And BC, you had it as your favorite.
Fuck yeah.
There's my guy. There he is.
King Diamond. Yeah, I think I heard Steve saying that we never thought we'd ever see him live. We saw him twice in New York City. I mean, just a great experience, a cool show. I mean, talk about evil and the stage props and
Grandma even actually coming
coming out of
across
the chair.
across the stage.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just, I mean, to me, I mean, King Diamond screams Halloween. I mean, the high pitched stuff. I mean, you got to be.
You can get past it.
You get past that after a little while. I mean, musically and the deeper stuff. I mean, it's I don't know, classic. I don't know. Very Halloweenish to me.
Righty, you don't get over that shit. And I can't believe that you guys drove all the way to New York City twice to see this bullshit.
Not only did we go to New York City, we had somebody drive us.
Yeah,
so
we
could
that's
party.
right.
We hired a car to drive us twice, and it was worth it both times.
And you had to traverse Times Square too, so that was an extra bit of.
Oh, we got a guy, and he's the best.
Is it the real guy?
Signature
Was it the real
limousine.
guy?
Signature limousine.
Did we have
Oh,
the
Frank.
We had the fake guy the last time.
We had fake fan.
That's right.
BB, I don't know when I would listen to this.
See, I'm more of a fan of King Diamond than I am Merciful Fate. I think Merciful Fate, the crazy pitch he uses when he sings that side of his,
it was earlier
it's
too.
Weird.
So.
It's weird. It makes me laugh, and it just. But I really enjoy his King Diamond stuff. It really paints a picture every time he actually sings, a song. It really works for Halloween, and I don't think it's as bad as we're making it out.
Yeah.
Dylan, the reason Merciful Fate didn't make my bottom 5, but King Diamond did, is because I figured Merciful Fate was forcing him to do that shit, but now we know he was doing that shit on his own.
Okay. Yeah, the thing I like about this song is he's performing different characters, and like the high pitched voice is King, and then he has like the creepy like lower down for Grandma, and it's really unsettling, and I think it does the job of being spooky, and that's why I thought it was a great Halloween pick, and I knew BC was gonna pull the weight on that one. So thanks, BC.
All right, so the next song is a BC pick. BC, why are you making us listen to an 11-minute song? Black number 1, type O fucking negative.
Nothing is more evil than typo negative. Come on, goth, dark.
I had your back on this one, BC.
So did I.
Oh, forgive her, for she knows not. I mean, the voice
He
is
even
just
says Happy Halloween.
happy Halloween. I mean, typo negative just to me was goth, evil, dark. What screams Halloween more than that? Come on, people, help me out.
BB, you had it in the bottom 5.
Yeah, I had it number 5. I hate this song. I hated it when it came out. And what's even worse, I didn't know it was actually like almost 11 minutes long. Like the original, like that you would hear is like 4 minutes.
There's a radio edit of it.
Yeah, but the fucking 10 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah, it was number 5 on my list. Terrible.
And then Dylan had it in the top 5.
Yeah, because this is probably the most Halloween song on the list. He mentions Halloween. He's name dropping Lily Munster. It's all over the place. I think that this was a fantastic pick. It's long in the tooth. That's why it was 5 of my top 5. But it is definitely a great song to pick for this kind of episode.
BC 7 minutes of the 10 minutes. He says black, number one. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Because I know what Dylan's listening.
You're
to.
in the basement.
I'm listening to the type of negative.
Being killed.
Terrible.
Peter Steele, come on.
Peter Steele. No way you know what Peter. Yeah, I know.
Righty, I thought the vocal phrasing was good. I actually like the changes.
I fucking love this song. I think it's fucking fantastic. Great pick, BC. I love it. And I'm shocked that you fucking didn't hate it.
Did you just say you liked it? Sonny?
And especially for it being a long song.
Yeah. Wow.
But
yeah, I didn't
this song
mind.
goes by
It wasn't
quick.
in my bottom 5 because I liked kind of the changes that was happening,
Okay.
and I get the vibe and all that, but it wasn't never going to make my top 5.
Maybe someday.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Yeah,
Come on, Jen.
Jen.
Dash it.
it was in Jen's bottom 5.
That a girl.
Jen, did you
That
make
a
it
girl.
a song?
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess if you want to listen to scary, creepy crap music at your Halloween party, you'd put this on the list. But,
We're DJing Jen's Halloween party next year.
You got life insurance, right?
I'll never listen to this song again. It's not a song I'll ever listen to again. I'm not a big Typo fan. And he does have a creepy voice, so if you're looking for creepy, you got it.
You should get her the Playgirl Playgirl magazine with him in it.
Yeah, definitely. I
was in
definitely want that.
He is tall. He's a tall man.
But I'm with BB on the stop.
Number one. For 10 minutes.
Yeah, stop.
For the love of God.
He had a stoop at Tinks because he was so tall.
Really?
That's what I hear.
We saw
No,
him.
down at Croc Rock.
Oh,
Croc Rock. We
Yeah.
saw him right before he died.
Yeah. Like 3 weeks or something like that.
It was Halloween time.
Mm-hmm.
We went down to Croc Rock.
Now
and
that's
he
creepy.
died in April.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so the next song, we have one person had it in their top 5. One person had it in their bottom 5. And it was BB's pick. They're Coming to Take Me Away by the hottest women on this list, the Butcher Babies. BB, explain yourself.
For the love of God. I cannot believe somebody put this on their bottom. This screams Halloween. Like, this is probably the scariest song I could remember, like, being young. And that was one of those, haha, they're coming to take me away. That was all over the place, like, in the 70s. Like, I figured this would be easy top 5. I can't wait to see you put it in my bottom because it's not rocking enough. Mr. Righty. Mr. I changed my list 18 times.
I didn't change my bottom.
So, Dylan, any love for the Butcher Babies or overrated?
So I thought this was a good pick. I'm interested that you thought that the black was too much repetition, but They're Coming to Take Me Away is not too much repetition. That is strange.
No, because it's my pick.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
It's women.
But I
It's
think
women,
this was
and they're hot.
This was definitely a creepy song. This was definitely a good Halloween pick. It didn't make my top 5, but I am not the person who put it in the bottom 5.
And BC, any love for the Butcher Babies?
Yeah, I mean, this is not a bad song. I can see where he was coming from. I mean, I've caught these girls live. I mean, they're easy on the eyes. I mean, if you're a little twisted. So, I mean, I see where this all comes together. And not a bad pick. Not up high, not down low. Just in the middle.
Jen, you had it in the top 5. Had you ever heard this song before?
I heard the other version, and I'm like, oh my god, please no. And then I listened to the Butcher Babies version. I'm like, spot on. This is absolutely the best Halloween song. Well, I shouldn't say the best because it didn't make my top. But great pick. I loved it. I thought it was great. And I don't care how many times they said we're coming to take you away. I loved it. It was
That's
great.
a scary part. I like it too. I just thought it was hypocritical of you to say that, BB.
All right, righty. Bottom 5.
All right, if we were going by hotness, this would be fucking number 1. All right,
You tell me King Diamond isn't your number 1 top hot?
I mean, look at them. Carla and what's the other one's name? Carla and
Heidi.
I mean,
Carla
stop
and
flashing
Heidi?
my pictures around like that.
Yeah, with their red wig on.
Jesus.
I don't vibe with them musically. I don't. I can look at them all day long. They rock out and shit. I don't vibe with them. Their music. Sorry, BB.
So they're like a country act to you.
If we were going for hotness, shit, them and Pretty Reckless, they'd be neck and neck. But although BB, they're not totally dead last on my list. They were number 5, but they were tied with Oingo Boingo. Does that make you feel any better?
So
No, I think I feel worse. For the love of wow. This will be BB's last episode of the Potter than Hell podcast because he is.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
So the next song, our fearless leader put it at number 2 earlier today, after not having it in his top 5 earlier. But 2 of us had it in the bottom 5. So that song was Dylan's pick, Undead Ahead, Motionless in White.
Thank you.
Dylan, I'm not sure I've heard much Motionless in White.
They're local here.
They're from the Wilkes-Barre area, so they're a local band for us. They were on the Trinity of Terror tour with Ice Nine Kills and Black Veil Brides. I really like Motionless in White. Sometimes they get a little too techno at times, especially with recent stuff. But this one I felt was like a really good spooky song for them. It has that horror vibe, and I can understand why it was in some bottom 5s because I know it was definitely in BB's because of the vocals. I know that's probably the reason why. So, and I can understand that. I just think it was a good pick for a band, and if I wasn't going for Ice Nine Kills, I wanted to go for somebody else for that tour. So,
BC, you were middle of the road here.
Yeah, I mean, Motionless in White. I mean, you got to give it up. They're local for us guys out here, but I think I saw them once live, if memory serves me correctly. I mean, again, not exactly my cup of tea, but is not something I don't dislike. I mean, and I can see with the song and I can see their image and everything very dark and ghoulish, and I mean, not ghoulish, but gothish. But middle of the road definitely for me.
they have a song 570.
Really?
Yep.
See?
BB, bottom 5.
Oh yeah, it was bad enough. Chapel of Blood got 1 no. On the Head Dead got 3 no's. It just kills my earbuds. Yeah,
Well, I'm not replacing them.
Dylan knows my love for that Cookie Monster vocals that I don't have.
I absolutely understand the reasoning behind it for sure. I get it.
You gotta be in the mood for Cookie. I agree.
And never.
BB's never.
He's never.
Yeah,
Never.
he's not
Never.
a Cookie Monster guy.
I'm sorry.
No, I completely understand that. And just like with King Diamond, like I can understand people not vibing with King Diamond's vocals. Like it's a very acquired taste.
Acquired taste.
So I completely understand.
It's like pizza with like anchovies and
Okay.
black olives on it. I won't touch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jen, you had it in the bottom 5 too.
Yeah, the scary screaming is just too much for me. It's not my thing.
Yeah, understandable.
But if we were going with scary, then yeah, okay.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying, absolutely.
Halloweenish.
It's Halloweenish, but I wouldn't want to play it because I don't want to be scared out of my own house.
Can I just say I love BC being like the arbiter of Halloween? He's like This is Halloween. This is like I love this. I love.
right.
He's the guardian of
I'm a
Halloween.
big horror movie guy. I love.
What do you think we talked about a half an hour driving today together?
This
It's
ain't
all
Halloween.
scripted.
And then Marilyn Bates come out and BC's like, "This is Halloween."
I like Halloween better than Christmas.
So you should be into
Halloween's my
this
thing.
dark.
I just don't like the screaming because I don't understand what you're saying.
When you're getting your throat sliced, you're not gonna be laughing. You're gonna be screaming.
Well, but see, the thing is, I want to be the throat slasher.
Okay.
Okay, I'm more into the.
I'm so sorry, John.
John has the neck scars to prove it.
That's
He
true.
does. He does.
I am the neck slasher, not the neck slasher taker.
/E.
Yeah, exactly.
And disappear. It's on tape.
We got it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we will be
I will
called as
testify
material
to that.
witnesses.
It's not going to help me, but you know.
And Righty, you had it in the top 5.
I did. This was one of the ones that made me reevaluate my list, and I got to be in the mood for this kind of stuff too. And I wanted Dylan and I. We had a great time. We went to that tour, whatever trio,
Trinity of Terror,
whatever it was. And I really enjoyed these guys. And I was there to see Black Veil Brides mainly. Dylan was there to see Ice Nine Kills mainly. And then Motionless in White was usually the second band, like the second closing band, and it was usually Ice Nine Kills to close it. But since it was like a hometown show for Motionless in White, they flipped. So we got to see some other band first.
It was not August. We came as Romans. We came as Romans.
They were first, and then it was Black Veil Brides, which I thought was fucking fantastic. Then Ice Nine Kills, fantastic. A couple things I would have done different in the show. But then Motionless in White, I really only heard a couple songs, but I thought they were really, really good. And this just hit me at the right time, and I enjoyed it. I think it was great. I love the energy of it, and it's got the creepiness of it too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next song, 2 didn't love it. 2 loved it. BC's pick, Share the Kill, Dangerous Toys.
Fuck yeah.
BB, bottom 5, baby.
Yeah. Megaphone vocals. Dangerous Toys. Love Dangerous Toys.
Okay.
The megaphone vocals? No way.
Taste the blood.
I got nothing. Got nothing.
Dylan, this is a prime example of why the album sold 8 copies.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was
Six,
a
because I
good
got 2.
song. I thought it fit the theme of the episode. It didn't make my top 5, but it did not make my bottom either. I thought it was a very solid pick from BC.
BC, it did make my bottom 5.
I know.
Because every time I hear Dangerous Toys, I like them less and less.
Why?
Because
I
he's
don't
Sonny
know.
Pooni.
It's starting to really grate on me.
Really? This is a totally different album. For
But he
him.
says that about Judas Priest too, so he can't go by
Yeah,
him.
Priest sucks.
Whoa. What you
I'm
talking-
with you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think Steve Michael just took a heart attack somewhere. We should check up on him.
He felt a tremor in the force. His spidey senses were tingling.
I mean, this whole album to me is darker than anything Dangerous Toys
fuck
has
yeah.
ever done. So I mean, that kind of draw me to the darkness of evil and Halloween and.
No, the darkness. Somebody
Good
should
job,
pick the
BC.
darkness.
Fucking terrible.
Jen, you had it in your top 5. You like this vocal?
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
No, I did not.
Oh my God.
Yes, you did.
Sonny, don't lie.
If he didn't say share the kill 85,000 times, it wouldn't be so annoying. So it was okay, but just stop saying share the kill, 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 share the
Coming
kill.
to delay is fine, but I don't. You guys with your repeating and not liking some of it and loving others, I don't get it.
And we love Sammy Hagar.
Be consistent.
Yeah.
Where does Sammy Hagar come in?
Be
I don't know, I just
consistent.
thought, because
There's nothing
something
evil
me
about
and BB have in common.
Party.
Sammy Hagar is the Easter Bunny of Halloween.
Yes.
Well, I just,
Yeah, he's about partying.
Jen, I just looked at the list,
and I'm
and it's
right.
because your number 5 is very close to this song title.
Correct.
We haven't talked about it yet.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
All right, Righty, you did have it in your top 5.
I did, and I want to make this known that when I changed my top 5, only 2 songs changed out of my top 5. The positioning may have changed a little bit, but only 2 songs are different from my original.
That's still.
I'm just saying, and this is one of the ones that was in my top 5 for both.
That's
and
still
I think it's fucking awesome.
That's still 2 more than everybody else had different in their top 5.
I could have taken out stupid David Lee Roth.
Just put it in the complaint box, Jen.
That's it.
I said it. You gonna kick me out of my house?
Nice.
Hell yes.
Go to your room.
Go to your room.
All right, so the next song, very surprisingly, got somebody's bottom 5. But it got 3 people in the top 5. Jen's pick, Dragula, Rob Zombie. Dylan, bottom 5?
Really?
So the reason I put it in the bottom 5, I just felt it was too much of a ground ball. You know, there are a lot of other Rob Zombie songs that could have been picked, and I feel like Dragula is like always the one Rob Zombie song that everybody always brings up, and always like it's always the one that you know has to be talked about. So I like Dragula quite a bit, but there's just so much other Rob Zombie out there that we could be talking about. You know, Super Beast, Living Dead Girl, you know, Werewolf Women of the SS, All Hail Jesus Frankenstein.
Oh, that's awesome.
But you know I think it's the overplay factor is why it was on my bottom 5. Okay. I like the song though.
All right, Righty, you had it meh.
Yeah, well, and exactly for the reasons that Dylan said, I don't hate the song, I like it, but it wasn't a top 5, it wasn't a bottom 5. It falls in the middle there. But I mean, in some of the songs Dylan mentioned about Rob Zombie, check them out because they're better than Dragula. But Dragula is, sorry Jen, a typical Jen pick that's more of a hit than...
You're digging the ditches and burying the witches. That's fucking Halloween.
It is. No, I'm not
saying it's
denying
not.
that
I'm not saying it's not, but it's
All right.
not. It's not a top one for me.
All of Rob Zombie
It's a
really
little
is
easier
Halloween.
for-
Yeah.
He even directed 2
He's creepy.
movies called Halloween.
Yeah, he's creepy enough himself.
That's the best one.
BC, you had it in your top 5.
Yes, I did. I mean, I like Zombie. Period. I mean, between some picks that are in the list, I mean, I think this is the better one of the 2. And maybe because I heard that one more than this one. I mean, Zombie screams fucking Halloween.
Yeah. Plus, it does have also Christopher Lee as the opening words, so that also gives it props for Halloween points.
And I had it in my top 5. I love Rob Zombie. BB, you had it in your top 5 too.
Yes, correct. I actually got this song thrown back, Jen. I actually picked this one, and it got thrown back to me. But
So then you took Living Dead Girl?
no,
Oh,
No.
that's not mine.
alright.
No, no, I love this song. This is one of those earworm songs. I hear it, the chorus just gets stuck in my ear. I love this one. It's a really good pick, Jen.
Thanks. I remember when I first heard the song, I didn't know the words to it, so I used to sing in my car. And then I learned the words. I'm like, oh, that's what he's
And then you were
saying.
singing Dracula instead of
Dragula.
Dragula.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the rest of the songs that are left are all top 5 picks only. So they either got nothing or top 5. And the next one we're going to talk about, which I cannot believe nobody had in their bottom 5, including me. BC's Psychopath, Lizzie Borden, and oh my God, Righty had it in the top 5. Why?
Because it's fucking awesome. It totally fits the theme, and B, it's Lizzie Borden. C, Sonny hates it, and fucking where am I on? D, I think it's a fucking great song. I love it. Lizzie Borden.
Jen, I thought it was fine. I would just never go to it.
So you remember in our text message I said, I can't believe I actually like a Lizzie Borden song?
Bam!
I think this might be the first one that we've played on a show that I was involved in that I actually liked. So I liked it. It just wasn't in my top 5.
Okay.
So I guess they're growing on me.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Wow.
BB, Lizzie Borden.
Yeah, it's a perfect BC pick. You know, it fits the episode. I'm not gonna bash it. I have this album on vinyl. I played it a couple times. I'm not gonna bash it.
Do you love it to pieces?
I do. I do like it. It's a classic BC pick. You can't bash Lizzie Borden on Halloween.
Good job, BB. Unless you're Sonny.
Dylan, you're the only one that would know this. Have you guys played or talked about more Queen songs or Lizzie Borden?
I think probably Lizzie Borden.
Thank you.
100%.
We might be crossing that border once we do another 2x2 for the Queen, but Lizzie Borden is definitely up there. But honestly, like, I would have been very shocked if we didn't have a Lizzie Borden pick on this topic. This is like the topic to pick for Lizzie Borden, so I can't fault him for putting a Lizzie Borden song on there. It's no My Midnight Things, but it's a good song. I love the harmonies on My Midnight Things.
All right, next on the list is the last BC song.
Oh.
What?
It got one top 5 vote.
What?
It was from BB.
Thank you.
The Torture
Wait.
Never Stops, Wasp.
Come on, how do you not like it? Again, talking
BB,
about evil. and
Top
scream.
5, baby.
Come on.
Terrible. BC. It's
Torture
Wasp.
Wasp.
It's Blackie Lawless. You know, Chris Holmes tears it up on the song. Like I don't care what anybody says.
And Torture.
Great guitar work. It's torture. Blackie's vocals are fucking fantastic. This song's killer, BC. No
Thank
pun
you.
intended.
Thank you.
No pun intended to being a killer song.
Torture, baby.
Jen, had you ever heard this?
Oh my god, I got the evil eye again. I can't believe this is the first time I'm gonna say I don't even remember what this song was.
Whoa, that's not bad.
I don't
was
think
when
that's
he
the
was
first time
saying
Jim said that.
Your
No,
hand by your
tonight
hands.
it was.
Tonight.
Tonight, you know.
Tonight is the first time I said that. I don't remember. How does it go?
The torture never stops.
In the chains.
Terrible. See, once again,
She's got nothing.
yeah,
I got nothing. I guess.
deer in
I
headlights.
guess I didn't really like it. I mean, I probably skipped
Putting a
it.
girl on the rack.
Yeah.
Torture.
I don't know, but it sounds like a cool title. The torture. I'd love to torture somebody.
You're
I
married
really
to
would.
John. The poor man's
No,
tortured every
I don't even
day.
want to torture him. I have a list of people that I would love to torture.
Your
I told
collateral
you
damage,
I
John.
like freaky
Yeah.
shit.
We gotta get that list.
we gotta get that list.
None of you are on it, so just be happy.
Thank you, baby.
Righty, it's not my favorite Wasp song, but Blackie does have a Halloweeny voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I think that the first Wasp album is there's no skippers on it. Pretty much a perfect album for me. There's of course there's always songs you like more than others though, but I think it's a solid pick. It fits the theme. Wasp, especially their first album, a lot of their stuff has that feel to it. So it's definitely up there for me. It would have been in my probably top 10.
Dylan, this podcast talks about Wasp a lot too.
Yes, some would say too much, but this is the Wasp that I do enjoy. I like early Wasp. This is a good pick for this episode, and I can't fault you for picking this. It didn't make my bottom 5, so.
All right, the next song had 2 top 5 votes. They were Jen and BB. Righty's pick, Serial Killer Slash's Snake Pick. Jen, is it just because it's Slash?
No, I actually don't even really care for Slash. I mean, not that I don't care for him. I could care less about him, but I really like the song. Who is the singer in this band?
His name is Rod.
Rod.
Rod
Is it just
something.
Rod Munch.
Really, he sounds really good.
He sounds great.
Rod certainly.
Does he
For
have
the
other
Twilight Zone.
bands that he plays in?
Not that anybody would know. I don't think.
I really liked the song when it came on. I'm like, wow, this is a great song. I'll keep playing it over and over. So I liked it, and it was perfect for this kind of episode. So good one.
Dylan, I like the verses better than the chorus.
I do like this song quite a bit. I think that I love the intro. I just want to kill. I think it doesn't have. It's a little long. It gets a little long, but it is a good song. And it didn't make my top 5, but it's definitely, I think, close. It's on the outskirts. And I knew you were gonna pick. Because you would always sing the praises of Serial Killer from Slash's Snake Pit, even before Slash did most of his like prolific solo stuff with the Conspirators. Like this was what you would kind of put out there to the world. So glad we got to talk about it.
BC, this is like the ugly sweater I got once. Like I got the album, I never listened.
No. I like this album when it first came out. I mean, of course, this song's in the top off the album. I like the album. I mean, like Jen said, great vocals. Is it evil? Evil? No, but it's evil enough. It's killing.
What's more evil than a serial killer?
I just want to kill.
Rodney. His name is Rodney.
That's craziness. It's crazy.
Righty, I'm not sure
Psycho Killer?
Slash could have stuck with this singer.
Why?
Like if he doesn't have Miles, he's not playing all over the world.
Yeah, I think that when Miles got on there, gave him a certain cachet because he was with Alter Bridge and stuff. I think it gave him that extra, that name in there that helped him, go along. But this song, and actually this song BC introduced me to this album, and I think this song, and I said before that I'm just like freaked out by cults and serial killers and shit. And this song, when that middle part, when he sings that, you're not the only one, the lonely one. When he sings that, when he says, I turn your lights out, when you turn my lights on, when I turn yours off.
Yeah,
that just gives me fucking chills, and it's fucking awesome. And then Slash breaks in that solo. This song is fucking fantastic. I love it.
In the middle of the song, he kind of gets a little Miles-ish with the singing.
Yeah.
It gets into that range.
But I understand what Sonny's saying.
And they've done this with Miles in the band, too. There's some videos out there that they do this. It's really cool.
Yeah, I actually like this song. I think it ended up... Righty, let me see what I put this one at. This was number 5 on my list. The spoken word, I love the beginning and that heavy kick in. You got Slash's iconic Gibson sound on the guitar, throughout the solo and that. Love it. Great pick.
Thanks, BB.
You got it, buddy.
Good job. I'll take you home now.
All right, thank God. Phew.
You were walking.
God, you're so far.
Questionable.
Yeah.
You're so far.
All right, so the next song, one person had it in their top 5. It was a Jen pick, Feed My Frankenstein, Alice Cooper. Jen, you're an Alice Cooper fan?
So I saw Alice Cooper 3 times in the midst of my Motley Crue end of the world tour. 50 freaking times I dragged BC to go see them. And I just thought this whole persona of Feed My Frankenstein with Alice Cooper, and he comes out and he has the head chopping. It was really kind of cool and freaky. So it's definitely a Halloween song to me. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, righty. Alice is very Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't. I would have been surprised if there wasn't an Alice Cooper song on this episode. And I was actually going to pick the Ballad of the White Fry, the one song that he sings in the Straitjacket. I think that would have been a cool one too. But Feed My Frankenstein is cool. I remember the first time this is the one that they show on Wayne's World.
Yeah.
When they go see Alice, and great pick, Jen, and it was literally just outside of my top 5.
Okay.
BC, the guitar riff is awesome.
Oh God, I mean, when you talk about Alice Cooper, I mean, all you gotta say is Alice Cooper. I mean, definitely Halloween. Frankenstein. That's old school Halloween. I mean, and his shows are very theatrical.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is a great pick for a Halloween themed episode. Good pick.
Dylan, the lyrics are always cheesy though.
Yeah, I think it works. It's definitely kind of a I don't want to say a ground ball pick for an Alice song, but that's probably why it didn't make my top 5. But still a good pick. I do love the yes, I know you're hungry. And here comes dinner. Very, very cool, creepy cheesiness. And he has the Frankenstein come out on stage, which is really, really cool. So, good pick. Solid pick.
Yeah, BB, I had it in my top 5. I mean, there's nothing to hate on this.
No, not at all. This is one of those, as we go back and forth with our text message group, this is actually one of those fun songs. You know, I love this song, and Dylan knows I'm not a big Alice guy, you know, especially the older stuff, but the more recent stuff like this, I can jump on the bandwagon and appreciate this. Great stuff. Fantastic song, especially it definitely fits the episode. I'm really surprised that this is the only Alice song.
Well, I knew somebody was going to pick Alice.
Yeah,
So.
but definitely a great.
I
pick.
stayed away because I figured Alice is your guy.
The funny thing is, I think when we did the episode with Digital Kill the Radio Star, I think I picked an Alice song. I think it was Trick Bag that I picked, which is a really creepy Alice song. But I'm glad Alice did get some recognition on the episode, so good job, Jen.
Thanks.
All right, the next song, we have one person that had it in their top 5. I purposely picked the 6-minute version versus the hit single version because I had to listen to 7 minutes of fucking Twisted Sister. And that is Jen's last pick, Thriller, Michael Jackson.
It's not my last pick.
Jen, Thriller, like that's probably a big ground ball.
But if you're talking Halloween-ish, creepy, that's Halloween to me. You got the zombies out there doing the dance. What more Halloween can you... Don't shake your head, John. I'll knock you right out of this house. You're leaving the house.
Whoa.
He doesn't even like music, and he's over there shaking his head.
It's Michael Jackson. Come on.
So,
Don't you dare put down Michael Jackson.
that's bad if he don't like music.
That's bad. It's bad. You know it. Oh wait, wrong song.
No.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, but Thriller really is Halloween, zombie, creepy. I don't know. If you look up Halloween songs, I bet you Thriller is on that list. I'm
The
done.
only one who had it in their top 5, Dylan.
Thanks, Dylan. He appreciates
I
it.
think I think this is a quintessential Halloween song. It has Vincent Price in it. Like Vincent Price is a Halloween icon.
Yeah.
You know, you can't knock Vincent Price. And yeah, the music video directed by John Landis, who did American Werewolf in London, and of course the werewolf stuff in there and the zombies. A lot of really cool things in the music video. So this is very much a Halloween song. So I had to put it in the top 5 for that.
Wrighty, have you recovered from the dance?
I have. This is actually, we could say, Sonny, this is the only song that you and I danced together at.
Whoa.
So wait, I need to hear the story.
We had there was a 80s music trivia contest on the cruise we were on.
Yep.
So it was me, Sonny, Corey, and Nicole, and you got a point for knowing the song when they played a clip of it, and then you got a point for the artist as well. Okay. We won flat out, but then they threw in some bullshit where they had some dance off. So Sonny and I got up and we danced to Thriller together.
Oh my God.
With about 20 other people. And
is there a video?
No, there's not.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
I'm lying, of course.
All right. I gotta call Corey or Nicole.
And I like the song. I think it was probably just outside of my top 10, but it's a good Halloween song pick. And I like that Sonny did this version because I'm a huge fan of Vincent Price, and Vincent Price in there is fucking awesome.
BB, any Michael Jackson love?
You know, it's Thriller, it's Halloween. You can't bash it, for sure. You know, the King of Pop, whatever goes there, goes there. But it's Halloween.
I guess everybody's entitled to one good scare.
Yeah, it's thriller. It's the video. It's it fits.
BB prefers the Ice Nine Kills version.
A little bit more.
And BC, any Michael Jackson love?
No Michael Jackson love, but Michael Jackson respect.
Ooh, wow. There you go, BC.
Wow.
You gotta respect the guy for who he was and what he did. I mean, he so much accomplished, and I can understand the video for it and the zombie, and they lose him with the dance and stuff. But I respect the way they were dressed up as.
If you see me and Sonny dancing to it, you would long for the video.
I gotta see this now. So I mean, I'm with Jen. We gotta see this.
Yeah, we gotta call Corey.
But no, I mean, Michael Jackson back in the day, he was one of the top guys. I mean, you gotta respect the guy.
He got it done.
Okay, so the next song got one top 5 vote. And heaven forbid we talk about Halloween on Potter Than Hell and don't include the fucking muddle god. Nightcrawler, Judas Priest. Thank you, Wrighty, for putting me through that bullshit.
You're welcome.
Song's
You're welcome.
so good.
How could you not like this song and not think of it as Halloween?
The song is not good.
Sonny, shut the fuck up.
I hate Priest.
Listen, this song
more every single day.
This song absolutely could be like a freaking mini movie.
Thank you, Wrighty.
The way that the lyrics are, the song cranks, there's nothing bad about this song, and it totally fits the theme of the show.
BC, I heard KK's Priest the other day.
Awesome.
The other day.
Awesome.
And I'm like, I think I even like this better than Judas Priest.
You put me on a spot here. But, I mean, I'm a Judas Priest guy. I got the tattoo on my arm, so I got to stick up for the Priest. KK's Priest.
Dylan, you had it in your top 5.
Thanks, did. Buddy. I had it number 1.
That a boy, Dylan.
I love the Painkiller album. It's my favorite Judas Priest album. I think that it is a really good, underrated pick for like a spooky Halloween song. Like you wouldn't necessarily think about Judas Priest as being like a Halloween type band.
That spoken word part?
Yeah, the spoken word part's nice and creepy. I think it was a fantastic pick. I very much enjoyed it, so I had to put it up there. So there you go, BB.
Thanks, buddy.
Jen, Priest.
I like the song. Sorry, my throat issue. I like the song, and I think that the music at first reminded me of a creepy Halloween movie type intro. So I thought it was a good pick for this.
Great.
Good job, Jen.
Oh, thanks.
BB, I think you're the only one that's going to understand. I just don't like Priest anymore.
What? Anymore?
What? This is my pick.
It's not good.
What? For the love of God, Dylan, put it at number 1.
It's not good. That doesn't make it good.
Oh, it definitely makes it.
He listens
On the Potter Than Hell podcast, whatever Dylan says, if it's number 1, it's pretty good.
I'm a trendsetter, damn it.
Yeah.
Why do you like Priest?
I picked it, by the way.
Priest.
Really?
Yeah. All right. Next song, because you guys just absolutely killed all my songs. My last song on this list. Jen was the only one who gave me a number 1.
Aww.
Everybody else was meh. Living Dead Girl, Rob Zombie. Jen, you like this song?
I love Rob Zombie. This was one of my first concerts when I got back into the concert scene back in 2014. I saw him, I think, at the Sherman Theater. I don't even know where that is. Where is that?
Strasbourg.
Yeah. And I was just amazed because I thought he was excellent in concert, and I love the songs. And Dragula and Living Dead Girl are definitely both Halloweenish type songs and creepy songs. So yeah, this is definitely my number 1 pick. Because I couldn't pick Dragula, so I had to pick Living Dead Girl.
Righty, I mean, Rob Zombie is just as much Halloween as Alice Cooper is.
Yeah, I mean, great pick, and they toured together. We talked about that show before that Dylan, myself, and BC went to, and they toured again this year together. I think Alice and Rob Zombie are a good pick, and Living Dead Girl is a cool song.
Dylan, yeah, there's a lot of zombie songs.
Yeah. Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Living Dead Girl.
But it's a very great song. Definitely one of his more popular songs. So that's why it didn't quite make my top 5, but definitely a great pick because it does have the spooky vibe, and I love the music video, kind of having the old kind of Cabinet of Dr. Caligari German expressionist horror vibe going for it, like the Nosferatu type looking music video. So I really appreciate that as well.
Oh yeah.
BC, any love for Zombie?
Total love for Zombie, but I mean, the only reason this was not probably my top 5 because it was between all the zombie that there is out there, Living Dead Girl and Dracula. I went with Dracula because I think Living Dead Girl was just played a little too much for me. No disrespect to any of them, but that's probably the only reason.
Yeah. And BB, are you like you own everything zombie?
No, not at all.
What?
No, I got nothing. I don't think I have anything in
Really?
the vinyl catalog of Zombie. But this is just it's another good Rob Zombie pick. He's like the Prince. He's if Ozzy's gonna be like the king of like Halloween songs, Rob Zombie will be the Prince because he always puts like spooky, scary, crazy songs. But
I would love to hear a Rob Zombie cover of Raspberry Beret.
It might make it a good song.
yeah, you never know.
Oh,
Wow.
I like Prince.
All right, so our next song got 2 number 1s, but no bottom. Righty's pick, Unbearded Zach, Bloodbath in Paradise by Ozzy. And of course, BB has it at number 1.
Go figure.
When did Twin
BB?
Towers
I don't
activate?
think BB knows about
Surprise,
this album.
surprise,
I
surprise!
didn't think you knew about this album.
I've never heard of this
There
album.
it is, though.
No Risk for the Wicked? What? Never heard of it. This is my favorite album ever of Ozzy. My favorite guitar player. This is a no-brainer for me. This is the fucking hidden gem of No Risk for the Wicked, for sure. I knew Steve was gonna pick it. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's Steve's pick. But I'm not gonna bash it. I love it.
And Righty, for me, it was number 1 because it's my favorite Ozzy guitarist and my favorite Ozzy album.
Yeah, let's go, bitches.
Wow.
I've always flown the flag for this song. I think it is an underrated Ozzy gem, and it's on the live EP that they put out right after Blizzard of Oz came out. Or no, it came out right after that. It's Ozman Cometh, right? Is that what that's on? I don't know. But it's on an Ozzy EP, and I just think it's a fantastic song. And once again, I get into this. It's the Manson family, and other than Jonestown, the Manson thing was the next thing that I remember hearing about. Even though it happened earlier than the Jonestown thing, but it's still that shit still freaks me out, and it's a great song. I love it. Zach kills it on this song.
Dylan, Ozzy's got to be in the running of most talked about.
For sure. I definitely see you being more creeped out by this than the Kool-Aid song, but I think this is a great song. The Manson family is such a prolific moment in American history that you think that there would be more songs written about it besides. There was a song that they took inspiration from with Helter Skelter, and he even name checks Helter Skelter in the song. So that's also very cool. So it was a very good pick for sure.
BC, no matter what the topic was of the song, dude, the riff.
Oh God! I mean, going back to this time, Ozzy's getting a new guitar player, and everybody's like, "Who is this?" I think he was 18 at the time, maybe. He was young. Everybody's like, "Whoa." I remember the hype about this album, and then it came out. I think "Miracle Man" was the first song off the album. I mean, this is a total, I think, different avenue for Ozzy when he came out with this album compared to his past. And, I mean, this is a very underrated album in my book, but Love Bad Paradise.
And Jen, I mean, you had picked an Ozzy song. Did you not know this one?
I didn't know this one. No, and it was funny because at first I'm like, cheeseburger in paradise.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Jimmy Buffett. Paradise.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
But I like this song, and I thought it was a great guitar in it. Yeah, great pick. For especially the first time I ever heard it.
Unbearded Zach, baby.
Unbearded.
Kid Zach.
All right.
Yeah.
We got 4 songs left. 2 BB, 1 Wrighty, 1 Dylan. 2 of these songs got 2 top 5s. 1 got 3 top 5s.
Ooh.
1 got 4 top 5s.
Whoa.
So the next one we're going to talk about, it hit BC's top 5 and Dylan's top 5. Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. BB, this song fucking drags, dude.
What? This is the first song that scared the shit out of everybody at this bar.
Yep.
That's not true, but it did scare me.
It's one. All right.
Enter Sandman was the song that scared me.
It's one of the first 3 songs that ever scared the shit out of you. This is the iconic scare song as the way it started, how it sounds, the kick in. Perfect Halloween song.
Righty, all that shit might true. It still drags.
I will disagree with you, as I usually do. Actually, BC and I were talking about this today. It came on because we were playing the playlist when we were going down to pick up our vehicle today. And it's just, I mean, even just from the very start, the creepiness of it with the rain coming down and shit like that, and you get the bang, bang, bang. And it's a little long in the tooth. I will give you that for sure. But you get the payoff when you get the doom, do 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 do. When you get that payoff, it makes everything before that worth it. And this is if I think if Black Sabbath started their first album with a different song, they wouldn't be the Black Sabbath that we're talking about today.
Agreed. Jen, people give me shit all the time that I like Ozzy, but don't like Black Sabbath. But this is why. Because this is not the Ozzy I can listen to.
So they can't kick me out of my own house, right?
We can send it to your room.
The door's right there.
So I was kind of bored at first. And then it picked up, and then it was better. So
I get that, though.
Bored,
I do get that.
Bored, then better.
Okay.
So that's all I'm going to say.
And then, although I will say, Sonny, that I am more with you on your point of view that I do like the Ozzy stuff better than the Black Sabbath Ozzy stuff.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where
And the Dio
I like
stuff's even better.
Dio, but I don't like Elf. Right? So I gotta like fucking Elf because I like Dio?
You don't have no.
Right?
It's a totally different era.
Yeah.
That's how
Different
I look at
vibe, different everything.
Yeah. Dylan, you had in the top 5, you like the Sludge.
Yeah, I do. I do like the Sludge, and I think it's such an atmospheric song. And Ozzy's performance of the "Oh no, please God help me" is very scary. Like that is a terrifying performance. So like that is a very spooky Halloween song. Plus like a thunderstorm and rain, you feel like you're in the cemetery. Like and you see that woman on the cover. Like it's one of those songs that perfectly captures the essence of an album cover. So I think it's a really good pick for a Halloween song, in my opinion.
And BC, you had in your top 5 too.
Number 2. But I mean, seriously, going back, I mean, when I was a kid, Kiss was the big thing, and then an older kid turned me. He goes, "Gotta listen to this album, Black Sabbath." So I got a cassette version of this. Went home, put it in, and like you said, you hear the rain. I'm like, "What the?" And I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck is this?"
It's a sunny day.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, and this sticks with this very day. That song freaked me the fuck up. So that's why I would totally back this song up in the Halloween evilness song.
Yeah. And that was the last time BC ever dropped acid.
I was 7, damn it.
I don't know why you were having acid when you were 7, but...
You see the neighborhood?
Judy wanted to shut you up.
Judy said, "Here, go to bed.
Here, take this tab."
Yeah.
All right, so 3 songs left. We're going to talk about a song that had 2 people hit their top 5. And Wrighty's last pick. Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden. And Jen, you had it in your top 5.
I did. It's Iron Maiden. Of course it's in my top 5. I figured either that song or The Number of the Beast was going to be in there for a Halloween type song, but who does not have a fear of the dark? I think everyone does. You know, like, in my house, I'm not going down to my basement if it's dark down there. Fuck no. And, you know, like, it's creepy.
There's light switches,
Creepy
you know.
shit.
Think John down it.
Yeah. I hate basements. So I guess I really don't have a basement. But in my old house, I wouldn't go down there in the basement. But who doesn't have a fear of the dark? Definitely creepy, Halloween-y. Iron Maiden is definitely... I'm not gonna say they're a creepy band, but they do have some creepy songs that are out there. So good choice.
Like Quest for Fire.
BB Dickinson said that Steve Harris is actually afraid of the dark.
Huh. So maybe that's where the lyrics came from. But yeah, this is a classic Iron Maiden song. Great pick. You know, the lyrics fit it. You know, it just, I understand why it's, is this like the top 3? Wow. No, it definitely fits. Fantastic pick.
Yeah. Dylan and a lot of Iron Maiden songs were the song.
Yeah. It's a great song. Definitely top 10 for me. I like the live version of it better because I love the crowd sing along with the riff. I think that adds to the atmosphere of the song. But it is it's one of the Bruce campfire storyteller songs, I like to call it. Kind of like Passchendaele and Number of the Beast, where you feel like you're in a dark forest and you're with the Midnight Society for Are You Afraid of the Dark and about to tell your tale to the gathered group. And it definitely has that atmospheric evil riff that really just permeates through you. So it's definitely a favorite Maiden song for me, for sure.
And BC, you had it in your top 5.
Hell yeah.
And I get it. People love Diano. But he could have never sold this.
No way. I mean, number 1, Iron Maiden. 2, it's a great song. And like 3, I think, you know, Fear of the Dark. Dark is a quantity of movies and horror and scary and everything, you know what I mean? So this is definitely a song for this kind of list.
Righty, did you consider any other Maiden songs?
I did. I considered Killers. I considered Number of the Beast. And I'm actually surprised that this is the only Iron Maiden song on the list.
Again, I knew somebody was going to pick it.
Very surprised. I knew someone was going to, but I'm surprised that there's not more than one.
Yeah, for how many Ozzy?
Yeah.
I think they're
We're trying to be unique.
Yeah, and Fear of the Dark is great because I mean, like I don't know, someone said who's not in some way afraid of the dark, and it's one of the it's a primal fear. Mm-hmm. It really is like a primal fear, and you know, talking witches and folklore. I mean, and here's a song about people talking about shit that scares the fuck out of them, besides being afraid of the dark and other shit as well. I think it translates really well, and it's a cool song. And I do agree with Dylan. I do like it better live. It lends itself to the crowd chanting and shit like that. But I mean, it's got to come from somewhere.
Plus, Bruce does the evil laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
Argentina.
So 2 songs left that more people liked than any other song for Halloween. And reminder, we've talked about Wasp, Slash, Anthrax, Marilyn Manson, Twisted Sister, Typo Negative, The Butcher Babies, Zombie, King Diamond, Van Halen, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Alice Cooper, Ozzy, and a bunch of others. And the top 2 were The Pretty Reckless and Ghost. And at number 2, with 3 top 5s, was The Pretty Reckless. BB's pick, Going to Hell. BB, you could have picked a lot of Pretty Reckless.
Yeah, I love this band. You know, Taylor Momsen's vocals are stinging fantastic. The outro solo is really, really crazy. Going to Hell. This is just a classic, great Halloween song, and it has some like meat and potatoes to it, which I like to say. Definitely the wheelhouse of the Potter Than Hell listeners for sure.
Dylan, you had it in your top 5,
I
just
did.
like I did. The production is just perfect for Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely. It has that sinister factor to it. It really does feel like Taylor Momsen was trying to distance herself from her past with like songs like these, where it's darker, more adult. It's got that sinister vibe to it, and it's just a great song and just full of fantastic singing and riffage. So I had to put it in my top 5.
BC, another great riff.
Totally. I like the feel of the song. I mean, this is one of those bands I hear about all the time, and I really have to take some time and listen to them, getting behind the catalog. But I mean, this song definitely had that feel. It missed my top 5 though.
Jen, you like this song? It just didn't hit your top 5.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever heard of them. I did really like the song. I was kind of surprised that I liked them, but it just didn't hit my top 5. But it's not a bad song. I really did enjoy it.
And Wrighty, you changed it to number 1 this morning.
Yes, this was the song that made me change my list. I'm like, I can't, in good conscience, let my other list stand. When I listen to this, I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, this song is fucking awesome. She's HAF to begin with, but the song was friggin' killer. I don't know how I missed it the first couple times around. Maybe I wasn't paying attention or was distracted or whatever when I listened to it. But this song is the reason that I changed my list.
I'm glad you got to do that, Steve.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And the song that had hit everybody's top 5, except for BB.
Wow.
Wow, you suck.
Rats by Ghost. When was the last time, Dylan, that your song was the favorite?
I don't think that's
Never,
ever happened.
This might be a first.
This is the first.
This might be a first
time. I had to put a Ghost song on there. Ghost is such a good, kooky. Dad calls them Satan's pop band, and I think that's such a good disclaimer for them. This is just a song about the Black Plague. It has a really kind of like dark vibe to it, but then the chorus with the like it lightens it up. So it has both of those elements of Halloween that I was talking about, where like the creepy factor and then the kooky factor. And I love the last part of the song with the dun 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 dun. Like it's such an awesome kind of band jam part. But Tobias Forge, he knows how to bring it, and I'm so glad that everybody loved the song.
BC, did it just miss your top 5, or you don't like Ghost?
It's in my top 5.
No, BB, I meant. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It's probably top 10, but I knew Dylan picked it, and it's a perfect, terrifying song for Steve because Steve hates rats and or mice. So my notes are, this is probably the most terrifying song on the list for Steve. Great pick, Dylan.
BC, knowing all the other bands you liked, Ghost checks a lot of boxes probably for you.
They do. I mean, and I'm going to go on just like the Pretty Reckless. I keep hearing about Ghost, from, especially Dylan. Dylan always brings up Ghost. And it's their band I got to get really into. I got to check out more deeply because I think I probably really like them a lot more than I do. But this song is just so catchy and rats. I love the way rats. I get that grabs me and takes me in, and I this is one of my favorite Ghost songs right off the bat without even really listening to them. And I can remember back in the day before streaming, I let Steve borrow a movie from me, and there's a scene where all these rats are coming down the steps.
Backdraft.
And ladder 40.
Ladder 49. Ladder 49.
So he goes, "What the fuck, you fucker, you fucker!" I'm like, what the hell's going on? I said, "What do you mean? You didn't fucking tell me." I'm like, what are you talking about? And I told him, to me, I forgot about the whole thing about it. He's like, that freaked me out. And I'm like, I forgot all about it. So this song brings back memories of many things.
Yes. Even Christine likes Ghost. I showed her Ghost, and she's like, this is actually really good. So she's a fan as well.
Jen, you had in your top 5. Had you heard a lot of Ghost?
I actually saw them open up for Iron Maiden, and when I got home, not that night, obviously, because it was probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, the next day I downloaded their CD, one of them, I don't remember which one it was, but I think they're awesome. And they're a band that I will tell Alexa to play every now and then when I'm getting ready in the morning, because I love Ghost. I think they're great. This is a great song for this episode. And I had Ghost on my list, but not this song. But then I only could have 6 picks, so I took them out for 7. So, yeah.
And Righty, you still had it in your top 5, even after this morning. And then I will hand it off to you because it is the last song.
Yeah, I said before that serial killers and cults freak me out. However, it is all fucking trumped by rats and fucking rodents. And I do vividly remember yelling at BC for not telling me about that part in fucking Ladder 49. And I'll tell you what, it stems from when we were in fucking kindergarten. They used to come into schools and do like public service things, and they had this fucking thing about rats. And I remember, I can remember it like it fucking happened today. It was back in it was probably 1974, 1975 maybe.
In the Florida trip.
Huh? Oh yeah. And they showed it, and they had the projector out and the screen and everything like that, and they showed this thing like telling children if you see like a rat or a mouse not to fucking like touch them or whatever. And I fucking lost my shit. I fucking freaked the fuck out during this thing. They showed all like 1,000 rats coming through this little fucking hole the size of a fucking quarter. Freaked me the fuck out. So to this day, and I think that Dylan was definitely pandering to me on this song for Halloween, because there's nothing scarier for me than fucking rats and fucking rodents and all that shit. But the song is great. And the thing is, over the years, there's so many songs that are fucking awesome that have fucking rats in the thing. My favorite fucking Aerosmith song is Rats in the Cellar. Come on, people. Great pick.
Rats,
awesome,
the band.
Fucking awesome song. Rat the fucking band. But great song, though. Ghost, I think they're a band that is really, for what I like, getting better as they go along. I have all their albums. I've listened to them from the beginning. And I think that each album gets poppier as they go along. I think a little bit, but I do think they are Satan's pop band. But I think it's a great pick and awesome pick though.
Thank you.
Even if it's
and Sonny, you did a fucking awesome job, and we had major technical difficulties during this episode. Not my fault for a fucking change. And we'll go around. Huh?
You were here.
I was here, but I didn't touch a fucking thing tonight.
Oh, so it was my fault?
Oh, so it's Jen's fault.
It's a victim of circumstances.
It's not my fault.
Yeah.
I just
So
throw
Lucky's.
names out.
It's
we'll
not
go.
Lucky's fault.
We'll go around. We'll wrap up. Give your final thoughts, and we'll start with our hostess, Jen.
Hi. I didn't have a coughing fit. I thought I was going to have a coughing fit
very
in this
good.
episode because I
prepared.
wasn't feeling the best. But this was a great episode. I love Halloween. I love creepy shit. I just don't love screaming shit where I can't understand things.
Or Happy Halloween.
Yeah, creepy.
Forgive her, for she knows not what she does.
That's really all I got. I really thank you guys for coming and letting me in on this Halloween episode. And let's plan my birthday episode for next year.
We'll see.
No,
You're
there is
nice
no
to me.
we'll see. I'm always nice to you. I didn't kick you out.
She didn't threaten my life tonight either.
I didn't.
By the way.
I was going. She did kick you
'Cause I
out, but
wasn't
she
feeling the
did
best.
threaten your life.
She's not drinking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I'm not drinking.
That's true.
Right.
Phoebe.
I did threaten John though. I think.
You did.
Yeah, first of all, Pooni, thanks for your list, your re-list, and after Steve sent you like 87 changes of his list, of the re-list, of your re-list.
List of
But
the re-list of the re-list.
yeah, thanks for everything that you do for us. You're amazing. This is a great episode. You know, Halloween's really, really cool. There's some spooky shit out there, especially in the music world. You know, Ozzy. You know, I'm like Ozzy's pretty much the spooky guy, but you got Manson, you got Rob Zombie, but some definitely amazing shit out there. You know, check it out. Check the amazing Spotify playlist that Dylan will put out this week, and great job, everybody.
All right, Dylan.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny, for compiling the Spotify playlist, which will be in the show notes, and for rolling with the technical punches tonight. I really appreciate your patience on that. I love talking about horror stuff. It's a genre that I've only, in terms of my lifespan, recently got into because I was a very anxious child who couldn't handle jump scares and things like that. But now that I've kind of learned to love that stuff, it's very consuming. Obviously, Ice Nine Kills being one of my favorite bands, but this was a great playlist. I don't think there was really a single song on the playlist that I disliked. The only reason songs were in the bottom 5 was because I had to put something on there. I was forced on pain of death to do that, so that was really the only reason why certain songs didn't make the meh part of the episode. But there were really no meh songs for me. I think everybody did a great job picking songs, whether they were in theme or not. They were still good songs to listen to. So great job, everybody, and thanks for hosting us, Jen and John.
Anytime.
BC.
All right. Thank you, Sonny, for always doing the numbers part of it. Love it. Love that. And I mean, horror movies. Come on. I mean, I love horror movies. And between the oldest stepdaughter and the youngest stepdaughter, they're always texting me, going, "Did you check out this movie? Did you check out this movie?" I can never get enough horror movies. 12 months a year, I would watch horror movies.
Tell me you got podcast shit to do. Fuck these movies.
Horror movies, man. Let's do a podcast about horror movies.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
They're out there.
Let's
But,
get Tom.
So, I mean, when you get some music behind this, I mean, how can you not like it? Again, thank you, everybody.
Sonny. Are you there, Sonny? Sonny, what do you got for us at the end here, buddy?
There was plenty of songs to hate. The playlist, some of it was not good. Second, I'm not much of a horror movie person, so the Halloween songs are fine, and the creep thing is fine, but I've never been a horror movie person. Anybody likes Halloween better than Christmas. They need to be examined. There's something wrong there.
That's me.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Yikes. And then finally, it's always a great time. I'm glad I get to hang out with you guys, even though it's virtually. And just thanks for letting me get involved.
All right. Thank you, Sonny. We definitely appreciate your what you call guerrilla math, doing this stuff for here. And I'm sorry, not sorry for changing my list actually today. And great job doing everything as usual. I definitely appreciate it. You absolutely shine doing stuff like this with us, and we appreciate it. And I agree with you that Jen does need help as well. But it's always fun doing these episodes. And, sorry for the technical difficulties. And thank God that Dylan was here for this episode, because we would have been fucked and recording this on another night if Dylan wasn't here. And I like this kind of stuff. It's fun. I'm not a huge Halloween person. I enjoy it. I like horror movies. I'm not I'm not watching a horror movie like once a week or something like that. But I like more of the classic stuff, like the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Dracula, the Hammer films. I'm more of that kind of
Universal monsters.
Yeah, Universal stuff. I'm more of a that kind of horror fan than the Screams and the Saws and all that shit. Although I do watch them and stuff like that. Fucking Blair Witch Project totally fucking freaked me out. At the end, the whole movie was stupid until the end.
Oh, the face in the corner.
Yeah.
That is creepy.
But always fun doing this shit, and I love it. Just getting together this. I'm glad this is like 2 episodes in a row that we've recorded. I don't know if they're going to come out in a row, but 2 episodes in a row that we've recorded that we have the original Potter Than Hell guys here together. And I want to thank Jen and John for hosting once again here. Always fun at Lucky's, even though we were plagued by technical difficulties once again. But thanks for listening, everybody. If you're a new listener, thank you for tuning in and welcome. If you're an old listener, welcome back. And if you're a new listener, go back. We have a shitload of episodes, and we've talked about most of the bands. I think this might be the first episode that we've talked about Oingo Boingo, maybe.
Definitely.
But, there's not a whole lot of that on this podcast, but plenty of Ozzy, plenty of Lizzie Borden for sure, Bearded Zach, Unbearded Zach, and Ozzy, everything. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, and we love you guys out there. Everybody stay safe, take care of yourselves and each other, and we will see you next time, and there definitely will be a next time.